Best of luck for both the teams. So here we out in the middle for the toss. Hates is the call. Hates it is. Sahil, what is your call?
I will like to bowl first.
So any particular reason, something that is in your mind for opting to bowl first?
No, wicket is looking very good. Wicket is looking very good, and we are confident about our bowlers also. So this is the first match of our tournament. So we just wanted to get used to these conditions and restrict them within 150.
Okay, Sahil, not going to take much of your time. Thank you very much. You can prepare your team. Vedant, although you have lost a toss, but what you would have actually done if you have to win the toss?
I feel it's a good toss to lose actually because even we were hoping to bat first. So obviously, as Sahil said, it's a first match of this season, and we would like to get used to the conditions.
But wicket looks to be very part good for the betting. So what thing is going in your mind? How much target you would like to set?
I think anything above 160 should be a good total.
And definitely the one thing that will be in your mind about the opponent team is two outstation players, good outstation player all the way from Maharashtra, Kazi and Naushad. So that is really going to concern for you.
I wouldn't consider it as a concern. It's a kind of challenging for us. So I hope it turns in our favor.
Yes, definitely, Vedant. Best of luck. Challenge accepted. That's a call from the captain of MCC. So we are about to start the proceedings as GENO has won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. So there's a refreshment counter at the side of the trophies. So any player who wishes to get some energy drink, such as Gatorade, Red Bull is available in the canteen. The facilities are provided. And other fruit juices. And even if you are a little hungry, then you can opt for some eatables in the canteen. There's a facility provided at the side of the beautiful trophies. There's a small area for the canteen. In short, a small cafeteria, I must say, for the players as well as for the spectators. And now we are about to start the second match of the day. The clash between the titans of this tournament, MCC versus GENO. So two umpires are already geared up to get set, take their charge out in the middle, requesting both the teams to kindly do your prayers, do your hurdle, do your final touch-up and be ready as two umpires who are going to do the judgment on the ground. They are Nilesh Naik, the dicky bird of the Goa. With him, his senior partner, I would call him Billy Barton, Ajit Shirodkar. Will be out in the flesh. And we are about to witness the second match of the inaugural day. Two giant teams playing against each other. GENO versus MCC. As the two umpires are in a Caribbean outfit, although even a commentator is also in a Caribbean style in the commentary box. Meanwhile, let's go through the team of GENO Dragons, Mapsa. Captain Sahil Duri, Aditya Naik, Rahul Kenny, the wicket keeper, Ajinkya Kultarkar, Akhil Shetty, Shubham Naik, Nirat Pavaskar, Soham Panwalkar, Rupesh Asgaonkar, outstation players, Naushad Sheikh and Azim Kazi. Both the players are all the way from Maharashtra, a very good all-rounders they are. Let's go through the team of MCC, that is MARGAO Cricket Club. Vedant Naik, captain. Kaushal Hattangadi, Digesh Raikar, Mehul Patel, Advai Shiday, both OS players. Kaushal Singh, Sarvanna, Jagdish Patil, Omkar Bhandari, Sahil Mandrekar, Shivam Singh, and the 12th man is Sreyash Usgaonkar. So good teams are fighting it out. After winning the toss, Sahil immediately opts to bowl first, inviting MCC to open in the first innings. Requesting extra player of both the teams to kindly join the commentary box to debrief with the names of your players to the commentator who is joining me here. Viraj Tendulkar writing all the stats of the tournament. Many individual prizes are to be won in this tournament. So if you don't want your players to miss out those prizes, then please send an extra player in the commentary box. On behalf of Sankit Gaonkar and Harish Kakotkar, myself Sagar Gosavi, welcoming the viewers in the second half of the day. The match is going to be played between MCC versus GENO Dragons. MCC from MARGAO and GENO Dragons all the way from Mapsa. Two big teams clashing out in the first round. So requesting an extra player of both these sides to kindly join in the commentary box. So two openers out for MCC. Digesh Raikar and Sarvanna. A promising youngster will be at the striking end and a little experience compared to Digesh Raikar. Normally plays for Goa Police team. Is out in the middle to open the inning for MCC. Ajinkya Kultarkar to start the proceedings for GENO Dragons. He's also giving his services as a physical director at Damodar's College. So the stage is set for the big match. And here we go with the umpire signal, confirming whether the scorer is ready. And after confirming with the officials, here we go with the first delivery of this Clash of Titans. Ajing with a bouncer, equally well played, guided the ball towards the third man. Akshay gathers the ball comfortably, and a single to start the proceedings for MCC. Ajing slightly slipped off onto his follow-through, but hope he is okay, because the wicket is lush green, and support of the spikes is required on this wicket. Meanwhile, Ajink all set to deliver the second delivery of the power play. Another good short pitch delivery, equally well cut sweeper, inact at patrolling the fence, gathers the ball comfortably, throws it back to Rahul, who is the wicket keeper for the side, GENO Dragons. Meanwhile, another single to move the total and even to change the strike. Both the openers have opened their individual account. Team total moves to 2. Another short pitch delivery. Digesh plays equally well. What a strong throw towards the keeper. But Sarvana is quick enough to complete one more single. Power play over is on. Batsmen taking their own time because this is a 20 overs match, and 120 legal deliveries to be faced unless extra has been bowled by the bowler. So batsmen have a little liberty to take little time. So Digesh is getting ready at the non-strikers, and that's why there was a small pause as Ajink about to deliver the next. Good pacey delivery. Look at the pace that have been generated by Ajink. Sarvanda could not even judge the length and line properly. Ball travels straight to the keeper. This is a wonderful bowling display so far by Ajink, as strong as ever. Getting the momentum, hint of swing that makes it a little doubt in minds of batsmen. Another good delivery, equally well played, guided the ball towards the third man. Fielder from the deep, Akshay gathers the ball for another single. Still, first over is on. Power play over is on. And a good length has been delivered by Ajink to restrict the batsman from glory shots. Let's see what Dikesh is up to, as he has taken a few deliveries to judge the bounce on the wicket. Full pitch delivery, equally well played, straight to mid-on fielder. Good throw towards the bowler end from Adit. And that concludes over number 1. After completion of 1, score is 5 without any loss of wicket. Meanwhile, Akshu the nickname is Akshu. Rupesh Asgaonkar to deliver the second power play over from the far end. Getting a little of the final touch-up that is required before delivering onto the deck. Rupesh Asgaonkar all set to deliver. Digesh on the striking end. Plays watchfully late. One is a call. Quick run from Sarvana. Missed by Rahul, but equally well backed up by Akhil Shetty, the fielder who has backed up. Otherwise, there would have been flow of more runs. And that single brings Sarvana at the striking end. Sarvana has played at the many occasions to this bowler. Let's see what is going to be his approach. Fuller delivery, what a wonderful strike. Ball goes out of the boundary rope, bouncing even much away from the boundary rope. That is a big six from the bat of Sarvana. These players have played against each other at numerous occasions. Let it be tennis ball cricket or the leather ball cricket. And both are giving services for Goa Police. So knows each other very well. And this is going to be a very good contest. Rupesh Asgaonkar versus Sarvana. Another good pitch delivery. Plays the ball towards the cover point. In fact, it's towards the gully. As we are sitting at the square of the wicket, slightly, it's difficult for the commentator to actually judge the positions. Now the corrections are be done. Meanwhile, a single to bring Digesh on the striking end. That single takes the total to 13. Second over in progress. Digesh taking his time. And a pull shot is on. And even we can look at Digesh, no, not bothered to even run. Knows that the ball has come out of the middle of the bat. And the ball disappears out of the boundary rope. So boundary from the Digesh. Digesh is also joining Sarvana as the power play over is on. Akshay delivering the length. They have read the length, judged the length comfortably, perfectly, and striking the ball at the right occasion. That boundary takes the total to 17. A little bit of pressure felt definitely by Rupesh as a word of advice from his captain as a where to deliver. Swings bat very hard. One is a call. Ball travels towards the point area where the fielder from the gully. Azim Qazi, the outstation player, gathers the ball. Meanwhile, a single on in form of leg by. So Sarvana, who has hit a beautiful six, is on the striking end. Let's see whether he can make the maximum out of this over, as the second over is proving to be little costly compared to the first over that has been bowled by Ajinkya. But nevertheless, Rupesh is also a very shrewd bowler. Slight change in the field setting. Let's see what is about to come from Rupesh. Ball has been pitched way outside the off-stump. Stretch of arms confirms that it is a wide delivery. One run into the account of MCC in form of wide. Total moves to 19. Second over in progress, 19 on the board. So definitely the pressure, the heat has been felt by Rupesh Asgaonkar, who is delivering the second power play over. As the power play over is on, many gaps outside the 30-yard circle is visible. Again, a good delivery, played watchfully towards the covers fielder. Naushad Sheikh gathers the ball, and that concludes over number 2. After completion of 2 overs, score is 19 without any loss of wicket. So both the captains have to note they will be getting 90 minutes to conclude the inning. And if the time exceeds, then the penalty will be on, and the judges of this match will decide what will be the penalty. It is a T20 format. Cricket is the game of discipline, and the time limit is on. So let's see what is going to be approach on the fielding side, as a time limit is for them at the moment. So meanwhile, CRICKTERS to continue from the road end. Another good delivery, swings the bat very hard. Digesh, no proper connection. Makes the ball to travel safely to the keeper, well kept behind the stumps by Rahul Kenny. I beg your pardon. Viraj, a very alert statistician, corrects on the regular occasion. Keeper is Soham Panwalkar. Another what a lovely strike, just straight down the track, couple of steps, and what a wonderful hit, straight over the bowler's head. A treat for eyes to watch, even very delicacy. Wonderful strike to again score another 6 runs to the total, and for himself, with that 6 score moves to 25. So Digesh now getting the connection properly. Earlier there was a big swing. Now perfect proper cricketing shot to dispatch the ball over the boundary rope. A good delivery, a good reply. Ball has been pitched in the right area, slightly short of length to making it difficult. And even the hint of swing, ball goes away from the batsman. Lovely delivery. A good answer, I must say, from CRICKTERS for that biggie. So good contest is on. Two good teams batting and fighting it out against each other. Right now, MCC batting in the first inning. Another good strike, flick off the wrist. What a beautiful cricketing shot that has been offered by Digesh. Ball was slow, slightly towards his body line. Flicks the ball with immense power to dispatch it out of the boundary rope. That boundary will take the total to 29. Third over in progress, 29 on the board. And now both the batsmen are getting the confidence, cutting loose, gaining the runs in the power play. This is the last compulsory power play over. So definitely after that beautiful wrist work, the shift in the fielders can be seen. As the fielder from the point moves inside the circle. And now the real meaning of the power play is demonstrated by both the batsmen. They were quiet in the first over, then got a little momentum in the second over, and now flourishing in the third over. So this is the beauty of this shorter format of this game. As a batsman doesn't take much time to accelerate. And now scores quickly moves to 21. Third over in progress. And that makes keeper to come close to the stumps. Let's see what are the strategies that have been applied now. Short pitch delivery and the proper connection. Oh my dear, what a hit. Even better. Short pitch delivery has been treated well. Ball goes out of the boundary rope for another sixer. Second sixer in this over. What a beautiful batting from Digesh Riker. That sixer posts the total to 35. Still third over in progress. The run rate is climbing to 11 runs, more than 11 runs. Even the keeper who is keeping right close to the stumps is not going to affect Digesh. Digesh looking very confident now. What a player to watch. Another short pitch delivery, ball taking inside edge. The boundaries start flowing. It doesn't come how they come, but the score that is on to the total will definitely matter for both the team. After the completion of 3 overs, score is 39 without any loss of wicket. All 10 wickets are intact with MCC. Thank you, DJ. So as the Pacers have been hammered by these two openers, a quick thought by the captain of GENO as Naushad has been introduced from the far end. And let's see what is going to happen in the fourth over, as the conclusion of power play will allow the fielding captain to keep 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And Sarvarna is on the striking end, will be facing to Naushad Sheikh. Good, over pitch delivery is nicely flighted, equally well played. 2 is the call. Strong throw, but slightly away from the keeper. Gave enough time for Sarvarna to take couple of runs. With this couple of runs, a score moves to 41. And that's the beginning of the fourth over. So run rate is climbing even more. A good delivery, change in the pace, little bit quicker this time. Sarvarna wanted to cut the ball, no connection. Another flighted delivery slightly to the shorter side. Digesh wanted a single, but see the quick work from the keeper, creating a doubt in the batsman's mind whether to go for the run. Finally decides not to take the run, resulting in consecutive 2 dot balls after the couple of runs. Another short pitch delivery, mixing up his delivery. Sarvarna playing cleverly towards the mid wicket to get a single to bring Digesh on the striking end. That single takes the total to 42. Another short pitch delivery plays equally well, drives towards the long on area. Tall guy, Rupesh Asgaonkar, Alay Sakshu gathers the ball, throws it back to Naushad. Another single, knows that he's a good bowler, so giving due respect. Waiting for the odd ball to hit. Meanwhile, a good delivery to conclude over number 4. After completion of 4 overs, score is 43 and all 10 wickets are intact with the batting side. So as there's a change in the over, would like to call Sanket Gaonkar to give the further updates.
चारों ओवर का खेल समाप्त होने के बाद 43 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर बिना किसी नुकसान के। जो पेसर्स थे थोड़े से महंगे साबित हुए, उसके बाद स्पिनर्स को लाया गया और स्पिनर्स अब तक खामोश रखने में कामयाब बैट्समैनों को। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, वहां पर फील्डर जरूर मौजूद, लेकिन फील्डर बनेगा सिर्फ दर्शक। कवर के ऊपर से जाता हुआ शॉट सीधा बॉडी लाइन के बाहर छक्के के लिए। और बहुत ही बढ़िया ये पिकअप शॉट, जो आक्रामक रूप यहां पर अपनाया है दोनों ही बैट्समैनों ने, उसी को यहां पर कंटिन्यू करते हुए ये एक बहुत ही पावरफुल हिट कवर्स के ऊपर से मारा गया छक्का। और इस छक्के की मदद से 49 कुल स्कोर बना है बिना किसी नुकसान के। और इसके बाद पिछली गेंद पर छक्का जरूर लगा, लेकिन इस बार रक्षात्मक तरीके से सूझबूझ भरी क्रिकेट यहाँ पर ऑलरेडी 6 रन आ गए हैं पिछली गेंद पर, तो ये गेंद रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेली। अजीम काजी बॉलिंग मार्क पर तैयार है, हल्के हाथों से खेला पॉइंट की दिशा में, जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता 1 रन आसानी से कंप्लीट किया। ये सूझबूझ भरी यहाँ पर इनिंग, और उसी के साथ 50 का आंकड़ा जो है पार कर लिया यहाँ पर एमसीसी ने। तो धुआंधार यहाँ पर बल्लेबाजी 5 ओवर प्रगति पर, और 50 का आंकड़ा जो है पार कर लिया है। तो बहुत ही बढ़िया अब तक दोनों की ये 50 की भागीदारी, देखते हैं कहां तक जाती है ये भागीदारी। और बड़ा शॉट खेलने की कोशिश जरूर की थी, वहां पर पीछे लॉन्ग ऑन पर फील्डर मौजूद, वाइडिश लॉन्ग ऑन की इस दिशा में गया था गेंद। 1 रन यहाँ पर आसानी से कंप्लीट किया, और 51 रन लगे हैं बोर्ड पर बिना किसी नुकसान के। तो 5वीं ओवर प्रगति पर लगभग 10 रन प्रति ओवर की रफ्तार से यहाँ पर रन जो है बन रहे हैं। और पहला फ्री हिट यहाँ पर लेते हुए दिगेश रायकर, जो ऑलरेडी यहाँ पर बड़े बड़े छक्के इस छोटी सी इनिंग में आ गए हैं, एक फ्री हिट यहाँ पर लेना चाहते हैं अजीम काजी की गेंद पर। देखते हैं इस फ्री हिट का फायदा किस तरह से यहाँ पर उठाते हैं। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया कनेक्शन, वहां पर फील्डर जरूर मौजूद, लेकिन फील्डर के पार नहीं होगी। बहुत ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग वहां पर बॉडी लाइन पर मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में खेली थी शॉट, छक्का मारने की कोशिश जरूर थी, लेकिन कनेक्शन उतना अच्छा नहीं था। फिर भी 2 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए। और इसी के साथ 53 पर पहुंचा स्कोर बिना किसी नुकसान के। दिगेश रायकर बॉलिंग मार्क पर मौजूद। इस बार पंच किया, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद, केवल 1 ही रन मिलेगा। सर्कल में था फील्डर, जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता 1 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। उसी के साथ ये 5वीं ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 54 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर बिना किसी नुकसान के। डीजे ये यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया स्वीप किया है, फील्डर बॉल के पीछे है, और पैरों का यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया इस्तेमाल। लगभग 4 रन लिखे हुए थे इस गेंद पर, लेकिन एन वक्त पर यहां पर पैरों के सहारे बॉल को रोका और 2 रन निश्चित अपने टीम के लिए यहां पर बचाई है। और इस 2 रन की बदौलत 56 पर पहुंचा स्कोर बिना किसी नुकसान के। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट स्वीप खेला था और लगभग बाउंड्री की ओर जा रही थी, एन वक्त पर ही गेंद को रोका। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया पॉइंट पर फील्डर मौजूद, सीधी हाथ में, अगर थोड़ी सी इधर उधर होती तो यहाँ पर रन जरूर मिलते, लेकिन जो यहाँ पर फील्डर पॉइंट पर खड़ा था सीधे उसके हाथ में मार बैठे, तो कोई रन नहीं। और एक डट यहाँ पर गेंद, और दूसरा फ्री हिट यहाँ पर लेना चाहते हैं। जो मोमेंटम बना है उसे आगे बढ़ाने की कोशिश। फुल टॉस गेंद थी, आई नहीं जिस तरह से चाहते थे। मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद, केवल 1 ही रन मिलेगा। तो इस फ्री हिट पर बड़ा प्रहार करने की कोशिश जरूर की थी, लेकिन जो जिस तरह का कनेक्शन चाहते थे उस तरह का कनेक्शन नहीं पा सके, फिर भी एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट और उसी के बदौलत 57 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर बिना किसी नुकसान के। इस बार बढ़िया गेंद चूके तो यहां पर गति में बहुत ज्यादा मिश्रण जो है हो रहा है नौशाद शेख द्वारा। इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, वहां पर खुद ही अपने फॉलो थ्रो में बढ़िया फील्डिंग, कोई रन नहीं मिलेगा इस गेंद पर। और उसी के साथ छठी ओवर यहां पर समाप्त होते हुए स्कोर पहुंचा है 57 बिना किसी नुकसान के। आजिम काजी दूसरी ओवर अपने लेकर, नौशाद शेख ने पिछली ओवर बहुत ही बढ़िया की थी, केवल 3 ही रन दूसरी ओवर पर रन जो है बॉलर दे रहे, लेकिन नौशाद शेख ने बहुत ही बढ़िया 2 ओवर अपने स्पेल के किए हैं। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया संपर्क, नजाकत भरी ये शॉट और ये शॉट देगी पूरे 6 रन। बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर कमाल का शॉट, लॉन्ग ऑन दी दिशा में खेला, फील्डर हालांकि मौजूद लेकिन कोई फर्क नहीं, उसके बहुत ऊपर से गई ये गेंद और ये बहुत ही कमाल का शॉट, सीधे 6 रन और इसी 6 रन की बदौलत 63 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर बिना किसी नुकसान के। तो यहां पर बहुत सूझबूझ भरी पारी दोनों ही बैट्समैन खेल रहे हैं, दोनों ही आक्रामक रूप दोनों ने ही अपनाया है। यहाँ पर सरवन्ना जो है बहुत ही बढ़िया रोल निभा रहा है, जब जब मौका मिलता है एक एक रन बटोरकर स्ट्राइक जो है दिगेश रायकर के पास देते हैं और दिगेश रायकर जब जब ऐसी लूज डिलीवरीज मिलती है तो बड़ा प्रहार करके चौके और छक्के जो है अर्जित करते हैं। उसी की बदौलत 63 बिना किसी नुकसान के 7वीं ओवर प्रगति पर है और लगभग 10 रन प्रति ओवर की रनगति से यहाँ पर स्कोर जो है आगे बढ़ रहा है। दिगेश 48 रन अब तक बन चुके हैं, केवल 2 रन दूर अपनी अर्धशतक से। तो देखते हैं कि 2 रन जो है उस तक किस तरह से पहुंचते हैं, चौका छक्का होता है या एक एक करके ये रन जो है हाफ सेंचुरी का मार्ग जो पूरा करते हैं। सारी निगाहें जो है यहाँ पर दिगेश पर होंगी, 48 पर कर रहे हैं बल्लेबाजी और उसे बखूबी साथ मिला है सरवन्ना का। सरवन्ना ने हालांकि एक छक्का जरूर लगाया था, लेकिन उसके बाद जिस तरह की बैटिंग दिगेश रायकर ने की उसने यही समझा कि एक एक रन जो है निकालकर स्ट्राइक जो है दिगेश को दी जाए। बॉल जो है गुम हो गई थी, अब बॉल मिली है, आगे खेल जो है बढ़ेगा। 2 रन केवल दूर अपनी हाफ सेंचुरी से दिगेश रायकर। अजीम काजी की ये दूसरी ओवर और स्वागत किया है उसका छक्के के साथ। 2 रन केवल दूर दिगेश रायकर अपनी इस हाफ सेंचुरी से। और सुबह पहले मैच में 91 रन की पारी वैभव के बल्ले से हमने देखी थी। यहां पर अपने फॉलो थ्रू में रुके बॉलर नजीम काजी। और यहां पर एज लगी है, थर्ड मैन की दिशा में गई है गेंद, पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, 1 रन, दूसरे रन की यहां पर कोशिश और दूसरा रन कंप्लीट इन स्टाइल। बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट और बल्ला जो है अब ऊपर कर सकते हैं दिगेश रायकर, क्योंकि 50 का आंकड़ा जो है पार कर लिया है यहां पर दिगेश रायकर ने। बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर पारी 7वीं ओवर प्रगति पर और 7वें ओवर में ही अपना 50 जो है आंकड़ा पार कर लिया है। वेल प्लेड। और आगे सबकी निगाहें रहेगी दिगेश रायकर पर, क्योंकि 50 का आंकड़ा पूरा कर लिया है। 100 तक पहुंच पाते हैं या नहीं आने वाले समय में पता चलेगा, लेकिन अब तक की बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी, आक्रामक पारी दिगेश द्वारा। और ये यहां पर कमाल का शॉट, हवा में गेंद, नीचे फील्डर, लेकिन थोड़ी सी आगे, बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रयास वहां पर जो फील्डर था लॉन्ग ऑन पर, बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रयास के डाइव वे हालांकि लगाई, लेकिन थोड़ी सी आगे गिरी और एक मौका जरूर बना था लेकिन थोड़ा सा मुश्किल था। उसी बीच 2 रन दौड़कर यहां पर कंप्लीट किए और उसी की बदौलत 67 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर बिना किसी नुकसान के। फिर एक बार बढ़िया शॉट, पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, लॉन्ग ऑन का जो खिलाड़ी था दौड़कर जब तक फील्ड करता, 1 रन यहां पर पूरा किया तो सूझबूझ बुरी है। क्रिकेट पिछला शॉट जो हवा में गया था, एक मौका वहां पर बना था, लेकिन उसके बाद ये बढ़िया शॉट खेला और स्ट्राइक दिया अपने पार्टनर सरवन्ना के पास। बढ़िया शॉट, फिर एक बार यहां पर देखते हैं कितने रन, और ये गोली की रफ्तार से गई गेंद, स्ट्रेट ड्राइव एम्पायर के पास से गई और लॉन्ग ऑन और लॉन्ग ऑन ऑफ पर फील्डर मौजूद था हालांकि, लेकिन उसके बीच में से जाती हुई गेंद सीधी तीर की तरह और एक चौका आता हुआ यहां इस बार सरवन्ना के बल्ले से। तो सरवन्ना भी उसी पार्टी में जुड़ते हुए जिस तरह की शुरुआत यहां पर दिग्गज स्ट्राइकर ने की, जब जब मौके मिले बड़े हिट लगाए और उसी पार्टी में जुड़ते हुए इस बार सरवन्ना। इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, वहां पर कीपर द्वारा अच्छी फील्डिंग, अगर थोड़ी सी इधर उधर होती तो 1 रन यहां पर जरूर मिल सकता था। इसी के साथ 7वीं ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 72 लगा है बोर्ड पर बिना किसी नुकसान के। रही थी दिगेश और सरवण्णा के बीच, उस पार्टनरशिप को तोड़ने में यहां पर साहिल धुरी को सफलता मिली है। और यहां पर पहली ही रचनात्मक तरीके से खेली हुई गेंद, सीधा थ्रो आया, अपील जरूर हुई है लेकिन सही समय पर बैट्समैन जो है क्रीज के अंदर पहुंचे, तो पहली ही गेंद यहां पर मेहुल पटेल ने, सॉरी दिगेश रायकर थे स्ट्राइक पर, तो दिगेश ने बहुत ही रचनात्मक तरीके से खेली थी शॉट, लेकिन वहां पर फील्डर जरूर मौजूद था। जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता, एक रन यहां पर अर्जित किया और उसी के साथ 80 रन जो है लगे हैं बोर्ड पर, एक विकेट की नुकसान पर। मेहुल पटेल न्यू बैट्समैन इन और स्ट्राइक पर होंगे पहली बार मेहुल पटेल। इस बार वहां पर फिर एक बार फैसले की दिशा में जाती हुई और कोई मौका नहीं किसी भी फील्डर के पास और यहां पर भागने की भी जरूरत नहीं। पहली गेंद मेहुल पटेल ने फेस की और उसे भेजा बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर। तो चौके के साथ यहां पर शुरुआत की है मेहुल पटेल ने और जो मोमेंटम यहां पर बनाया था दोनों ही ओपनर बैट्समैन ने, उसी को यहां पर कायम रखते हुए पहली गेंद को पहुंचाया बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर और उसी के बदौलत 84 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर, एक विकेट की नुकसान पर। साहिल धुरी की ओवर अब तक मिश्रित रही है, एक विकेट हालांकि जरूर मिली है लेकिन स्कोर भी बहुत आया है। इस बार आगे आकर खेलने की कोशिश, फाइन लेग की दिशा में गई गेंद, कीपर ने वहां पर खुद कलेक्ट की और उसी बीच एम्पायर का इशारा आता हुआ लेग बाय का एक अतिरिक्त रन यहां पर जुड़ता हुआ और उसी के साथ यहां पर 8 ओवरों का खेल समाप्त हुआ। 8 ओवरों के बाद स्कोर बोर्ड पर लगा है 85, एक विकेट के नुकसान पर। और आगे का हाल अंग्रेजी में आपके सामने सुनाने के लिए आपके सामने होगी एक बहुत ही प्यारी मीठी आवाज हरीश काकोडकर।
So after 8 overs, the score is 85 for the loss of 1, going at around 10 runs per over, more than 10 in fact. Digesh is playing on 55 this time. Mehul Patel on strike. Azim Kaji continuing from the road end. So far, this has been a rollicking performance here from the batters of MCC. They got the start that they required. Opening batsman, opening pair did a fantastic job. Now the ball is slightly turning, so squared him up. He wanted to play it in the leg side, squared up totally, and taking the leading edge, felt and just got a single over there that will get Digesh Riker on strike. Oh, that's once again sweep shot. All the shots he has played in the bigs today and it has fetched him 6 runs. We have seen a pull shot, we have seen a straight drive long on, and now a sweep shot in the mid-wicket region also going for 6 runs. He's timing it beautifully and he's showing his class here in the second match today at SANGUEM Cricketers 21st edition. He's taken the attack to the opposition right from the start. Aggressive intent. He's not worried about the names. Although Azim Kaji is playing for Maharashtra Ranji. He says we also have that much of caliber, so all the bowlers, yes, experience is there, but certainly if you can take the attack to the opposition, if you have positive intent, then certainly there should be no worry about who is bowling from the opposite hand. It is about your game. You have to show it when it counts. Wide signal here by umpire Ajit Shirodkar. Ajit Shirodkar and Nilesh Naik officiating this match, both the matches in fact today. It's been a great performance here from Digesh Riker and is still on the crease. That's a good sign. Once again, a short ball. It was slightly quicker, dragged in short. Fielders are placed deep for that to save that boundary. with that single score moves on to 94. So inching closer towards the century as a team, MCC, and we are almost not closing towards the halfway mark. This is just the 9th over. Once again, wonderful punch down the ground. It is finding the gap. Oh, good effort. But look at the shot. Look at the timing. Well, whom do you blame for that? You just have to blame the class of the batsman as a bowler. Nothing else. So that will complete over number 9. One more expensive over for team GENO Dragon Mapsa. The score is 98 for the loss of 1. This match is going on Goa Livecast. Goa Livecast was one of the first in Goa to get this live coverages of cricket matches. And the quality of the video, the quality that they deliver is quite good enough. That is the reason why they have got the maximum viewership in Goa. As a Goan entrepreneur, so slight time taken by the players to get themselves some water. Yes, it is slightly hot, but not so hot because right now, nowadays, in the night, it is slightly cold. So that effect is also there during the morning and afternoon session. Otherwise, once we go towards the February end, March and April, it's much more hotter and difficult to play the game. The body takes a toll because you tend to sweat out a lot. Once again, good change of pace from Sahil Duri. Very experienced cricketer, played for Goa Ranji team and has been playing consistently in many of the different tournaments held across Goa. And here's a showcase that he has still got the talent, still got the fitness. Oh, and clean bowled. Sahil gets rid of the danger man, the man in form who was playing a wonderful knock for Team MCC. Digesh Riker is back in the pavilion after a stunning innings. So 98 for the loss of 2, and in comes Kaushal Hatangadi, wonderful all-rounder, got a good bowler as well. I still remember in the Manohar Parrikar Trophy last year, when Kaushal played a handy knock and also got crucial wickets for Team MCC. They were the champions that time. The tournament held at Purvarim, and now he has been given chance to bat up the order at number 4. Some of the important names in Team MCC are missing in this tournament, in this match especially. I don't know if they win this match and enter into the next round, then certainly they can get few more players. Darshan Misal, Keenan Waz, Hiram Parab, some few good names missing in this list of MCC. Otherwise, it could have been much more stronger unit. Aditya Angle and Sarvesh Naik are watching the game from outside. They have got this Team MCC and watching this match closely as well. They know that although they have got a good start, GENO is also a strong enough team. They have got players from outside Goa as well, Azim Khaji and Naushad Sheikh. So the team is also quite strong. They need to have somewhere around 170 plus on the board. Although they got the start that they required, but right now through Sahil Duri, GENO Dragons are coming back into this match. Where from outside, when we are watching the match and the way Digesh Raikar was batting, everything looked to be so easy. And I guess it's a free hit. Yes, it's been taken by Mehul Patel. This is the third free hit. First cost stage just 2 runs, second cost stage just a single, and now this is the third one. It has been taken by Mehul Patel. So slight changes in the field here and there goes Sahil Dhuri. Once again, a good ball. Can they go for the second run? Running between the wickets is very quick. Kaushal is also very good runner between the wickets. Easily completes the second run. And 100 up here for Team MCC. 100 up in the 10th over. So very good start, but the start has to be converted. Now we have seen the first match when Vaibhav Naik played a stunning innings of 91 runs. It looked as if Agonda Warriors are going to get somewhere around 180, 185 or so. But in the end, they just managed to get 160 runs because once Weber was out, it was difficult for others to score runs. But these teams, especially these two teams, are very strong. Team Mapsa and Team MARGAO, that is MCC, are considered to be powerhouses of Goan cricket in leather ball cricket. And that's the reason everyone may be watching this match live on YouTube as well, watching this and following these teams very closely. That completes the halfway mark of the first inning. After 10, the score is 102 for the loss of 2. Well, everyone was waiting for this edition of Sangem Cricketers to be out, and by the time the tournament was out, the booking lines were closed within 3 hours. The teams were booked immediately because everyone wants to play in this tournament. They know that this is one of the beautiful grounds, a good wicket, and Sangem Cricketers organize one of the best tournaments in Goa, one of the prestigious tournaments in Goa. Who will not like to win Sangem Cricketers tournament? That's a wonderful trophy as well. And I guess this trophy is missing in MCC camp. They will certainly look to win this and try to rub that off from the back, from the history books. So both are strong teams playing against each other in the first round. So one strong team definitely will be eliminated today. In comes in. Oh, what a shot! Copybook style, absolutely copybook, and Karpe is targeted. Karpe has been targeted and finally he takes evasive action. Maybe this is a signal to Karpe that why you didn't come in the morning session. So you have to come every day. Once again, a good piece of bowling and good keeping as well. Very confident enough behind the wickets. Soham Panvelkar, young and looks to be a good prospect here. We know that keeping is the most toughest job. We have seen what happened today in the first match. If you are not, or if your team is not having a regular keeper, once again, this is a good drive and wide off, long off region. Once again gets two. This is beautiful timing here. So after Digesh Raikar, the attack has been taken here by Mehul Patel, who is playing beautifully, timing the ball well, and getting those doubles as well, putting the pressure on the fielders. Again, this time didn't get that timing right. You can see him watching the bat. Maybe the bat turned in his hands. And he's a house station player for Team MCC here, playing a good handy knock. And he needs to take the match till the end, later on till the 15th, 16th over. And then from that point onwards, he can go after the bowling. But if there is a loose ball, he's certainly going to go after it in any over. Oh, this is good bowling here from Ninath Pavaskar. Quick. And keeper is also helping him up by standing in front. Otherwise, many a times batsmen want to come down the track and trying to break the rhythm of the bowler. Keeper standing in front is not allowing that. Once again, change of pace. A wonderful, decent over, although a boundary and a double heads come in that over. Still a decent over here in the standards that the rate the match is progressing. 109 for the loss of 2 in 11. So in comes Naushad Sheikh back into the attack from the Pepsi end, and we have seen already only one bowler has bowled 3 overs so far, that is Azim Kaji. Now it is going to be Naushad Sheikh that is going to bowl his 3rd over, and this is going to be the golden over. A wonderful bowling here. So far he has been the most economical bowler amongst all. Just gave away 7 runs in his 2 overs. Oh, that's it. The golden wicket in the golden over for Naushad Sheikh, and GENO Dragons strike. Wonderful bowling made him to come down the track. Is exactly what I say. This golden over plays in the minds of the batsmen, thinking that we need to get as much as possible in this golden over, and in the midst of that, you tend to lose wickets. The same thing has happened here for Team MCC. Played a decent knock of 19 runs, Mehul Patel, and if at all, the golden over has not been taken before the 12th over, then 12th over normally becomes a golden over. So far it has gone in favor of GENO Dragons. Score is still on 109 because first one was a dot ball, then was a wicket. So again, very nicely driven down the ground. Akshu is fielding there, will get only a single. The previous game also, the golden over just gave away 3 runs for the side Agonda Warriors, and then Mandavi Parivar also not many runs in that golden over. So after losing that wicket, they just, they want to go for the second run. This is wonderful running between the wickets. Played with soft hands, and the moment it was played with soft hand, the batsman knew that it was going to be 2 runs, and Kaushal Hattangadi is very, very quick. He's just like a 100 meters sprint runner. Quick and fast in the field and also in between the wickets. And he's out. Clean bowl. The second wicket, what an over, golden over here for GENO Dragons. They are coming back strongly into this match through Naushad Sheikh. He has been one of the most economical, and now he has been one of the most highest wicket-taking bowler for GENO Dragons. So good comeback, good fight here by GENO Dragons, coming strongly in this match against MCC. 4th wicket down. So in comes Vedant Naik, captain of team MCC. And he has come at a time when he, along with his partner Advai Shede, has to resurrect this innings. This time played down the ground with soft hands, and he'll get only a single. So this has been a very good, fruitful and golden over in favor of GENO Dragons side, where 2 wickets had fallen and hardly any runs had come. So after this golden over, the score will be double whatever has come in this over. And score becomes 117 for the loss of 4 in 12. So the match is tilting, the match is changing, and as we had mentioned, this is going to be the clash of the Titans, 2 strong sides. It is turning out to be the same one. At one moment, Team MCC through Digeshwar Aikar and Mehul Patel and Sarvanna were striking beautifully and going at a good pace. Suddenly, after 2 wickets in this 12th over, GENO Dragons are coming back into this match. Interesting match, and I will leave the mic at this juncture and hand over to Sagar Gosavi.
So after completion of 12 overs, total is 117 for the loss of 3 wickets. I beg your pardon, 4 wickets are back to the pavilion. Ninad Pavaskar striking. Meanwhile, the free hit was taken. That's why Vedant survives a lovely effort down the boundary rope towards the third man. And look at the pace that Ninad is generating. The stumps has been uprooted. 2 runs off the bye. And has travelled at a distance towards the keeper. That is the pace generated by Ninad. But as the free hit was taken, no harm done for Vedant as well as MCC. So that 2 byes will push the total to 119. 13th over in progress. 1 legal delivery bowled. 4 wickets back to the pavilion. Vedant on the striking end. Short pitch delivery plays watchfully. It cuts the ball towards the point. Fielder Rahul Kenny stops the ball with football skills. Another single to push the total to 120. So healthy run rate is maintained. But the fall of wicket is the only concern for MCC. But it happens as the match progresses. 12 overs have been bowled. More 8 overs to be faced. And this 13th over in progress. So more 7 overs to be bowled after this over. Lot of cricket is remaining in this first inning. Let's see what is going to happen. Whether there is going to be a partnership now. Advai is on the striking end and his partner, the captain himself, at the non-striker's end. Another good delivery, slightly deviating away from the batsman. Stretch of arms by Ajit Shirodkar, signalling another wide to be added to the total. Total moves to 121. So score is pretty good. Another good delivery ball takes the inside edge of the bat, travels towards the square leg. Meanwhile, a twist the call. Yes, no. Chance at the non-striker's end. Wickets were dismissed. That makes Advai to make his ground. But we have to see as the call is given to the third umpire whether this is going to be the fall of the wicket because the timber were disturbed much before the ball could come. Whether one bail was intact, that is the doubt in the umpire's mind, or whether the batsman was right inside the crease. Third umpire checking whether the batsman was in or out. We'll get to know as the lights will be flashed in at the side of the commentary box. Whether it is going to be green or the red. So players are keenly watching to the flashlight. Whether it is going to be green, even I'm also curious. I have to get up from the seat. Let's see what is the decision. Whether it is going to be red or the green. So that's a fall of the wicket. Batsman was out of the ground. And third umpire has given the decision. 5th wicket back to the pavilion. This is what happened. The mishap. Wrong call. And batsman is back to the pavilion. That was not required. This is where the presence of mind is much essential when you are playing the crucial juncture where you have already lost 4 wickets. You should be little patient. You have to hold on your nerve, stick to the basics, build up a partnership, get set out in the middle, and then you can flourish the run. Meanwhile, 5th wicket back to the pavilion, and the second half of the inning is favoring Team GENO at the moment. Omkar Bhandari, the new batsman out in the middle, will be at the non-striker's end, as the fall of wicket was at the non-striker's end. So meanwhile, Ninad getting the breakthrough. Another piece of delivery equally well played by Vedant. Throw at the non-striker's end, slightly away from the fielder, equally well backed up. Good display of fielding all over the ground. All the players are charged up as a fifth wicket is back to the pavilion. Meanwhile, a single to bring Omkar Bhandari on the striking end. That single takes the total to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for the loss of 5 wickets. So Ninad finally getting some momentum back from the batting team as he is responsible to take 2 wickets, one for himself and one in the form of run out. Short pitch delivery, good bouncer bowled by Ninad. Way above the head of the batsman, so that's why stretch of arms wide is the signal. Even a warning is given for Ninad as 1 per over. So score moves to 124. Another short pitch delivery, ball kept little low, even equally well anticipated, well played by Omkar to guide the ball towards the square leg. Meanwhile, a strong toe towards the keeper concludes just a single to end a decent over. After completion of 13, score is 125 for the loss of 5 wickets. A golden over has changed the momentum of the game. 2 wickets in that golden over bowled by Naushad Sheikh, the outstation player, doing the much needed damage for the opposition by taking 2 wickets and have considered only 4 runs. So what a good bowling display by Naushad Sheikh for his team. And meanwhile, there's a change in the bowling as well from the far end. It's none other than Azim Qazi, who has been given the responsibility to deliver the 14th over. Sahil keep on changing his bowlers, don't want batsmen to settle down and read the deliveries of the incoming bowlers. So good strategy applied by Sahil, as cool as cucumber, standing in the covers to keep the proceeding on. And here we go with the 14th over. Omkar on the striking end. Azim Qazi, left arm diagonal around the stumps. Another good pitch delivery, cuts the ball towards the point. Now, Naushad is very quick to react. Gathers the ball in a flash back to the keeper. So Qazi starts with a dot ball, left arm diagonal to Omkar. Short pitch delivery way outside the off stump. Stretch of arms confirms that this is a wide. That wide takes the total to 126. So here we go with the next. Another good delivery. Omkar Bhandari cuts the ball, cuts it very fine away from the short-term man. No chance for Adit, rather than running to get the ball from outside the boundary rope. That boundary takes the total to 130. So finally, some runs are flowing from the bat of Omkar. Although they have lost 5 wickets, but a run flow is on. And Qazi is proving to be a little costly even in his individual quota of the 4th over. A dot ball, a wide and a boundary. So far 5 runs from this over. Omkar, a young chap, making a statement in this tournament. The well-flighted delivery, equally well played. Ball takes the leading edge, travels towards the square, but keeper is very quick to react. Gathers the ball and stops the chances of the run. Short pitch delivery, cuts the ball towards the sweeper fielder from the deep, and long off gathers the ball. Meanwhile, good throw towards the bowling end, and equally well effort from the keeper to do the backing. Wonderful display of fielding effort from GENO Dragons. as they have got the momentum now, as the run flow has been dried up for quite a long time. Another good delivery, cuts the ball straight to point fielder. Naushad doesn't make any mistake, stops the ball at the right moment. Another dot ball bowled by Kazi. Another good delivery, equally well cut again to the straight fielder. A dot ball to end the 14th over. After completion of 14, score is 131 for the loss of 5 wickets. So as the 14th over concludes, now it is the compulsory batting power play. And Ninad is about to deliver the 15th over. So in this batting power play, only 3 fielders will be allowed to be outside the 30-yard circle. So let's see whether Ninad can deliver the same line in length and continue to put the pressure, or Sahil thinks that he should be bowling this batting power play, as only 3 fielders can be kept outside the 30-yard circle, and he has a much more experience as far as bowling is concerned ahead of Ninad. Score is 131. Six overs to go. So lot of cricket is still remaining in this later half of the first inning. Sahil right arm over the stumps. Omkar Bandhari came down the ground, wanted to heave the ball, but could not do any connection. Ball travels safely to the keeper. Meanwhile, a good challenge is on as a batting power play is on. And a challenge in front of a young Turk, Omkar Bandhari at the striking end. Good delivery, cuts the ball. There's a short third man inside the circle. Gathers the ball meanwhile. Captain gives a call, yes, let's run. And they complete a single. Single takes the total to 132. So let's see what Vedant can do now. As soon as he gets back onto the striking end, decides to take the free hit. This is the final free hit of the quota of MCC. Let's see whether Vedant can make a maximum use of it. He is also a very capable batsman who can hit the ball quite comfortably out of the park. A challenge is on. Yorker delivery, what a lovely way to respond from Sahil. This is why Sahil, the captain, has taken the ball from Ninad to bowl in the batting power play over. And the final free hit is been lost by MCC as a no run has come of that delivery. So still a batting power play is on. A lot of responsibility on both the teams. Sahil cutting the pace of the delivery, mixing up his delivery. Sometimes it's off cutters, leg cutters, quickers, and a lot many from the armory of Sahil. Obviously creating a doubt in the batsman's mind whether to go after the bowler or to wait to see what is going to come. Lot many things is happening out in the middle. Meanwhile, Omkar. Short pitch delivery, cuts the ball. 2 fielders running to stop. Rahul gathers the ball quite comfortably at the point area for us another single. A good over so far. Decent over bowled by Sahil Duri, the captain of GENO Dragons. Let's see what he is going to deliver. Vedant came down, he cuts the ball away from the fielder, and that is the boundary that MCC was hoping for, finally coming from the bat of Vedant. The captain strikes onto the final delivery of the first batting power play over. That boundary takes the total to 138 for the loss of 5 wickets. Thank you, DJ. That was a wonderful track. Tofi Rao, let's see who is going to come now for the rescue of MCC as 138 on the board. 5 more overs to be bowled. 16th over to be bowled by Naushad Sheikh, who has twisted the match in the golden over. Now, captain decides to give the ball to Naushad Sheikh to deliver in the last over of the batting power play. So 3 fielders are inact, patrolling the fence, giving much opportunity for the batsman. Gaps outside the 30-yard circle. Naushad delivers a dot ball in the second batting power play. This is going to be a crucial juncture. Let's see what is going to be approach of the batting team. Flighted delivery plays watchfully. One is the call, and Vedant reacts immediately, takes a single to gain the strike. That single takes the total to 139. More 4 overs to be bowled. Definitely many thoughts will be coming in the minds of captain as whether to go or whether to stay to play, get rid of this over, and then let's try to get some runs. Many things are going to happen out in the middle. Meanwhile, the think tank of GENO Dragons also will be thinking how to carry on with the proceedings. Good delivery, plays watchfully, flicks the ball towards the mid-wicket. Chance of a second, but a good throw from Shubham, slightly above the head of the keeper. I beg your pardon, it's Akhil Shetty. Stops the batsman from the second run. So the strategy is quite clear, just to get rid of this over, play safely. Not to give the wicket. Meanwhile, beautifully played, watchfully guides the ball towards the cover point area. Ninad covers the ball, and one more single. So thoughts are quite clear, just to play safely, get rid of Naushad as 4 overs to be bowled after this over. Then we can go really after the bowling. Another catch maybe have dropped. That was the reaction from the bowler as well as the fielders of the fielding side. This type of things happen. No signal from the umpire. Yes, definitely there was an edge of the bat and a single to move the total to 142. Another good delivery, plays onto the back foot. What is the call? Naushad quickly gathers the ball, and a single to end the batting power play over. So after completion of 16 overs, score is 143 for the loss of 5 wickets. So Nina to continue after the batting power play over, as there is a change in the bowling, change in the end. Obviously, there will be change in the commentary box as well. Handing mic over to Sanket Gaonkar.
सोलह ओवर का खेल समाप्त और 16 ओवर के बाद 143 5 विकेट के नुकसान के बाद, और बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से खेला। पॉइंट दिशा में गई गेंद, उसी बीच एक रन यहाँ पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। तो शुरुआत जिस तरह से हुई थी लगता था कि 180 190 के पास ज़रूर पहुंचेगी, लेकिन जो गोल्डन ओवर रहा उसमें 2 विकेट गिरे, उसके बाद विकेट गिरने का सिलसिला जारी रहा और स्कोर पर जो ब्रेक लगा था उससे अब थोड़ी सी उभरी है टीम। बहुत ही बढ़िया अब तक पार्टनरशिप वेदांत और ओमकार के बीच रही है। आगे आकर फ्लिक की और यहां पर कोई मौका नहीं, फाइनल की दिशा में गई गेंद और सीधे चौके के लिए और वेलकम बाउंड्री। तो ये जो चौका गया है ये कॉन्फिडेंस जो है बढ़ाएगा बैट्समैन का, क्योंकि जो डेथ ओवर है आखिरी 4 ओवर बचे हैं और उन 4 ओवर में ज्यादा से ज्यादा रन बटोरने की यहां पर जरूर कोशिश होगी और इसकी शुरुआत जो है बढ़िया हुई है। फ्लिक किया था गेंद और गेंद गई सीमा के बाहर चौके के लिए और उसी की बदौलत स्कोर बढ़कर हुआ है 48, 5 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। तो हालांकि 5 विकेट जरूर गिरे हैं, लेकिन जो जोड़ी है वेदांत और ओमकार की उसने कुछ हद तक इस मैच को संभाला है। एक अच्छे स्कोर की तरफ धीरे धीरे टीम जो है बढ़ रही है। नौशाद की ये गेंद उस पर जड़ा चौका। 148, 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अगली गेंद शॉर्ट ऑफ लाइन गेंद हवा में जरूर थी गेंद, लेकिन कोई यहां पर रिस्क नहीं, पीछे फील्डर मौजूद लॉन्ग ऑन पर और जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता 1 रन दौड़कर स्ट्राइक दिया अपने पार्टनर को और उसी के साथ 149 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर 5 विकेट के नुकसान के बाद। और आगे आकर एक बड़ा हाइट खेलने की कोशिश, कप्तान यहां पर रन लेना चाहते थे लेकिन मना किया। अगर ये रन लेते तो जरूर यहां पर मुश्किल में पड़ सकते थे, क्योंकि बॉलर नौशाद वहां पर पहुंच गए थे। 149 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर 5 विकेट के नुकसान के बाद। इस बार सफल होकर के लिए शॉट, वहां पर गैप, फील्डर बॉल के पीछे है और यहां पर फील्डर सिर्फ देखते रह जाएंगे क्योंकि बॉल जो है बाउंड्री के बाहर चली गई और एक वेलकम बाउंड्री, दूसरी बाउंड्री आती हुई इस ओवर में। और उसी के साथ 153, 150 का आंकड़ा जो है पार कर लिया है टीम ने। 153 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर 5 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। यहां पर आगे आकर खेली है शॉट, पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, लॉन्ग ऑफ पर 1 रन, दूसरा रन जी हाँ जरूर यहां पर नहीं मिलेगा क्योंकि यहां पर थ्रो बहुत ही बढ़िया। और उसी के साथ 154 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। उसी के साथ यहां पर 17 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 154, 5 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। एटीन लीगल डिलीवरी से बची है इस मैच में और 154 लगा है बोर्ड पर। साहिल धूरी अगली ओवर की जिम्मेदारी। तो साहिल धूरी ने अब तक बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉलिंग इस मैच में की है। ये बड़ा हिट लगाने की कोशिश, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद और मिस फील्ड। यहां पर कैच पकड़ू या बॉल के ले जाऊं, इस दुविधा में यहां पर बॉल जो है गई फील्डर के पार और एक बाउंड्री जो है आती हुई वेलकम बाउंड्री स्क्वायर की दिशा में खेली थी शॉट और ये बॉल जो है 4 रन देकर जाएगी बैट्समैन को। बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर संपर्क, हालांकि फील्डर के बहुत करीब थी गेंद, हवा में भी थी लेकिन थोड़ी सी यहां पर चूक और का जो है उसकी वजह से गेंद गई चौके के लिए और 158 कुल स्कोर बना है। बढ़िया शॉट वहां पर पॉइंट पर फील्डर मौजूद और बहुत ही बढ़िया कलेक्शन। इस बार केवल एक ही रन मिलेगा, तो सूझबूझ पर यहाँ पर पिछली गेंद पर चौका मिला। इस बार पॉइंट के दिशा में खेलकर एक का रन अर्जित किया और स्ट्राइक दी है अपने पार्टनर को। 159 एक बड़े लक्ष्य की ओर यहाँ पर बढ़ती हुई धीरे धीरे। इस बार फिर एक बार गैप में गई गेंद, एक रन यहाँ पर कंप्लीट और एक ही रन से यहाँ पर संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि फील्डर जो है बहुत ही चुस्त और तंदुरुस्त दौड़कर बॉल के पास आकर फील्ड किया और केवल एक ही रन से यहाँ पर संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा। और उसी के साथ 160 लग चुके हैं बोर्ड पर 5 विकेट के नुकसान के बाद। साहिल धुरी बॉलिंग मार्क पर है तैयार। इस बार आगे आगे आकर खेलने की कोशिश यहाँ पर अपील की है जरूर, लेकिन लगता है कि बैट्समैन जो है क्रीज के अंदर सही समय पर पहुंच गया। बहुत ही बढ़िया ये गेंद, डॉट गेंद। इस डेथ ओवर्स में ऐसी डॉट गेंदे जो है यहाँ पर लेना बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉलिंग कही जाएगी। साहिल ने इस पूरे मैच में बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉलिंग की है। जो विकेट्स यहाँ पर लगातार अंतराल में मिले हैं उसमें साहिल धुरी का जो है कंट्रीब्यूशन बहुत ही बढ़िया है। लेकिन ये जो पार्टनरशिप बहुत ही बढ़िया रही है। इस बार यॉर्कर लेंथ गेंद, कोई मौका नहीं यहाँ पर। तो डेथ ओवर में जिस तरह की बॉलिंग यहाँ पर करनी चाहिए उसी तरह की बॉलिंग यॉर्कर्स जो है यहाँ पर डिलीवर किया। पिछली गेंद कोई मौका नहीं और बैट्समैन ने भी उसे सम्मान दिया। डॉट गेंद, तो 2 लगातार डॉट गेंदे इस 18वीं ओवर में, 18 ओवर में। तो प्रेशर यहाँ पर जरूर बैट्समैन पर होगा कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रन इन बचे हुए ओवरों में बनाए। इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, थर्ड मैन की दिशा में कट किया था गेंद। फील्डर मौजूद, जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता है 1 रन यहाँ पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और उसी के साथ 18 ओवर जो है कंप्लीट और 18 ओवरों के बाद 161 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 5 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। रुपेश आसगांवकर को बॉलिंग मार्क पर यहाँ पर लाया गया है। 1 ही ओवर की थी रुपेश ने और उस ओवर में 13 रन आए थे, थोड़े से महंगे साबित हुए थे। उसके बाद ब्रेक दिया गया और इन आखिरी डेथ ओवरों में फिर एक बार उसे लाया गया। 161 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर और ये बढ़िया शॉट वहां पर कवर की दिशा में, फील्डर वहां पर हालांकि मौजूद और बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर बॉडी लाइन पर कैच। छठा झटका यहां पर लगता हुआ और ओमकार भंडारी जिन्होंने बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी खेली, 23 रन इस अपने छोटी सी पारी में और बहुत ही बढ़िया साथ दिया था वेदांत नायक कप्तान का। ये पारी छोटी सी पारी समाप्त होती हुई तो एक बड़ा हिट लगाने की यहाँ पर कोशिश जरूर की। फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद था और सीधे फील्डर के हाथ में मारकर छठा विकेट यहाँ पर गिरा है 161 के स्कोर पर। हालांकि इस मैच की शुरुआत जो है एमसीसी ने बहुत ही बढ़िया की थी। दिगेश रायकर, उसके बाद सरवण्णा ने बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी खेली थी, लगभग 80 रन की उनकी पार्टनरशिप थी। उसके बाद लगातार अंतराल पर विकेट गिरते गए, उसकी वजह से हम लग रहा था कि एक बड़े लक्ष्य की ओर बढ़ेंगे, लेकिन कुछ हद तक यहाँ पर संभाला था ओमकार और कप्तान ने, लेकिन एक विकेट जो है अभी अभी गिरी है उसके बाद। और ये फिर एक बार थर्ड मैन की दिशा में जाती है, वहां पर गैप है दो फील्डर के बीच और दौड़ लग गई है, देखते हैं कहां तक जाती है। और इस रेस में यहां पर बॉल ने बाजी मारी और एक चौका इस निर्णायक मौके पर, इस निर्णायक ओवरों में, और ये वेलकम बाउंड्री यहां पर थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस जो है बढ़ाएगा इस शॉट के बाद। 4 रन जुड़ते हुए टोटल में और 165 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 6 विकेट के नुकसान पर। इस बार करारा शॉट, लेकिन पीछे फील्डर मौजूद लॉन्ग ऑन पर, जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता 1 रन दौड़कर यहां पर कंप्लीट किया। पिछली गेंद पर बाउंड्री लगी, उसके बाद और एक करारा शॉट खेलना चाहते थे, लेकिन सीधा वहां पर लॉन्ग ऑन पर फील्डर था उसके पास गए और 1 रन यहां पर जुड़ता हुआ टोटल में 2 इस 1 रन की बदौलत 166 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 6 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। जगदीश पाटिल उतरे हैं मैदान पर और पहली बार होंगे इस मैच में बैटिंग मार्ग पर। देखते हैं कप्तान का साथ किस तरह से यहां पर देते हैं जगदीश पाटिल। यहां पर फिर एक बार थर्ड मैन की दिशा में जाती हुई गेंद, फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद और बहुत ही बढ़िया बाउंड्री लाइन पर फील्डिंग, केवल 1 ही रन मिलेगा। तो पहली गेंद पर यहां पर जगदीश पाटिल ने अपना खाता खोला है और फिर एक बार स्ट्राइक पर होंगे वेदांत नाइक, जो कि कप्तान है इस एमसीसी टीम के, जिन्होंने बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी अब तक खेली है। जो लड़खड़ा रही थी इनिंग, उस इनिंग को संभालने में बहुत ही बड़ा हाथ है वेदांत नाइक का। और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, सर्कल में फील्डर मौजूद, केवल 1 ही रन से संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा। रुपेश आजगांवकर की ये ओवर काफी बढ़िया रही, 1 विकेट ली और खामोश रखा है बल्लेबाजों को। हालांकि 1 चौका लगा है, लेकिन बाकी की गेंदें थी बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदें अब तक की है। शॉट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद, जिस तरह का कनेक्शन चाहते थे उस तरह का कनेक्शन नहीं हुआ, फिर भी दूसरा रन यहां पर जी नहीं मिलेगा। बहुत ही बढ़िया थ्रो वहां पर बॉडी लाइन से, केवल 1 ही रन से यहां पर संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा। और उसी के साथ 19 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 169 लगा है बोर्ड पर 6 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। मैच में बची है और देखते हैं 169 लगा है बोर्ड पर, कहां तक पहुंचता है टीम का टोटल। शॉट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद थी, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, कवर्स में 1 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और 170 को स्कोर अब बना है। केवल 5 लीगल डिलीवरीज इस मैच में बची है और एमसीसी देखते हैं कहां तक पहुंचते हैं। तो 170 एक बहुत ही बढ़िया टोटल है। बॉलिंग है एमसीसी के पास, बहुत बढ़िया बॉलर है और 170 अब तक लग चुके हैं बोर्ड पर। यहाँ पर रचनात्मक तरीके से खेला गया, फ्लिक किया और वहां पर पीछे कोई फील्डर नहीं और एक चौका जुड़ता हुआ इस आखिरी और निर्णायक ओवर में। तो ये वेलकम बाउंड्री, बहुत ही बढ़िया रचनात्मक तरीके से खेली गई ये शॉट, फ्लिक किया गेंद को और फाइन लेग की दिशा में। वहां पर सर्कल में फील्डर था, पीछे फील्डर मौजूद नहीं था, उसका फायदा उठाया और एक चौका जुड़ता हुआ 174 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 6 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। कप्तान ने आज कप्तानी पारी खेली है, तारीफ करनी होगी कप्तान की। फुल टॉस गेंद थी, वहां पर करारा शॉट जरूर लगाया लेकिन पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, लॉन्ग ऑन पर 1 रन कंप्लीट, दूसरा रन यहां पर महंगा पड़ सकता है लेकिन कप्तान चुस्त और तंदुरुस्त, बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट, वहां पर प्रेशर डाला फील्डर पर और 2 रन चुराए और उस 2 रन को जोड़कर टोटल 176। तो धीरे धीरे एक बहुत ही बढ़िया टोटल की ओर बढ़ती हुई टीम एमसीसी। जिनो ड्रैगन्स ने जो मिडल ओवर थे उसमें थोड़ी सी रोक लगाई थी लेकिन जो स्कोर, जिस स्कोर को यहां पर पाना चाहते थे एमसीसी, उसी मुकाम तक पहुंचने की कोशिश यहां पर जारी है। अगली गेंद फिर एक बार रचनात्मक तरीके से खेलना चाहते थे, वहां पर पीछे विकेटों के पीछे एक बॉल जो है भेजना चाहते थे लेकिन चतुराई भरी बॉलिंग, संपर्क नहीं हुआ, सीधी गई कीपर के दस्तानों में और इस 20वीं ओवर में एक डॉट गेंद आना मतलब बहुत ही बढ़िया है बॉलिंग टीम के लिए। तो 176 पर रुका हुआ स्कोर आखिरी ओवर प्रगति पर। एक फुल टॉस गेंद थी, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद और एक झटका यहां पर लगता हुआ, अगर थोड़ी सी इधर उधर होती तो चौका जरूर मिलता लेकिन वहां पर जो फील्डर था पीछे मौजूद, ठीक उसके हाथ में जाती हुई गेंद और एक झटका यहां कप्तान जो है वापस आउट होकर एक बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी, कप्तानी पारी खेलकर वापस, लेकिन अपना काम यहां पर बखूबी निभाया है वेदांत ने। जगदीश पाटिल होंगे स्ट्राइक पर और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद लेकिन थोड़ी सी मिस फील्ड, पीछे वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद है बाउंड्री लाइन पर बाउंड्री को रोकने के लिए और उसी बीच 2 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए। ये रन जो है काफी महत्वपूर्ण और उसी के साथ ये इनिंग यहां पर समाप्ति होते हुए 178 कुल रन बनाए हैं और 179 की यहां पर जरूरत है जिनो ड्रैगन्स को। और एक छोटा सा ब्रेक और ब्रेक के उस पार रन चेज किस तरह से करते हैं देखेंगे जिनो ड्रैगन्स। 178 लगा स्कोर, 179 यहां पर कुल स्कोर बनाकर इस मैच को जीतना होगा जिनो ड्रैगन्स को। तसे सांगा रिफ्रेशमेंट जे असतात गरम गरम बटाटे वडे, चहा अधिक बाकीची जे असत पॅटीस हांगा जे कोणाक जाय तेंच्यांनी घेवपाक जाता। हांगा कॅन्टीन ज्यो ट्रॉफी दवरल्या त्या ट्रॉफी सायडीन आसात, रिफ्रेशमेंट जेंकां गरज आसा तेंच्यांनी येवन हांगा घेवपाक जाता।
3. And as it was very expensive, 4 overs 45, more than 11 runs per over. So that is not as per his standards. And now it is up to the run chase to see of GENO Dragons Mapsa. Shivam Singh to start the proceedings here from the roadside end. And the batsman well, I request an extra player of GENO Dragons, please come in the commentary box. So play start. This time once again played up and over the inner ring, straight down the ground, but will not get a boundary. A ball will be saved inside. It is going to be a no ball. So what a bad start that was. Umpire exactly showing where your foot has landed, and that is not going to be a great start, and it's a free hit. Although there are 5 free hits given, and this is going to be the 6th one that has been given by the bowler. So that's an additional free hit. Without bowling a single legal ball, the score on the board is 3. An extra player of GENO Dragons Mapsa is requested to please come here. So false start, batsman was not ready. And 179. Well, on this wicket, it is a par score. You cannot say this is a great score, as the wicket is very good. You can play your shots. The bounce is also quite true. Can play the cross-batted shot if there is a slightly short of good length ball. So you can play your shots. Nothing false about this pitch at all. It's going to be an intense battle between bat and ball and 2 strong sides. That's a good pace. Much better bowling here. Ninath Pavaskar and Shubham Naik. Ninath Pavaskar taking strike. Shubham Naik at non-striker's end with jersey number 11. Shivam Singh bowling from this end, roadside end. Got good pace. You can see where the keeper is standing. He's standing far back, and also a slip is in place. Kaushal Hattangadi in the slips. Oh, this is once again pulled away at the wide mid-on region. Should get a 6 or a boundary. We have to wait for umpire signal. Ninath Pavaskar is taking the attack to Shivam Singh. Looks to be 6, and 6 it is declared by umpire Ajit Shirurkar. Yes, what a start. Well, I was just talking about the pace. Well, yes, you got the pace, but pace without direction and accuracy is not going to work. If you don't bowl the length, if you bowl in the good areas, certainly with 179 in mind, it is going to be an attacking approach here from GENO Dragons, and that has been displayed here by the batting skills of none other than Ninath Pavaskar. Intentions are loud and clear. So 1 man kept in the deep at long on. So again, this is much better. He went for the shot up and over in the covers region or wide mid-off region, but it was not in his slot. So slip has been removed and placed in the short mid-wicket region. So MCC also has been made to think here right in the first over through the attacking approach. In this batting power play, mandatory overs of 3. And then there is the golden over and 2 overs of batting power play, where it will be taken by the batting side before the 16 overs. As and everyone knows the rule of SANGUEM Cricketers Tournament, in comes Shivam. This is easy. This is as easy as it gets. Down the leg side, he just had to put bat onto that. A flick from Ninath Pavaskar and gets off a boundary. Although he has got the pace, but the direction is missing. So what a good first over here for GENO Dragons Mapsa. They are a strong unit. I told that these are two strong sides. It's not going to be easy to bog them down. You need to take early wickets. You need to bowl those dot balls. Otherwise, things can run away from you within a flash of a time, within no time. Oh, this is cracking batting here from Ninath Pavaskar. Off the back foot, a shot of good length, and Shivam Singh has been taken to cleaners here, right in the first over. That is the reason why I hail the groundsman of this GCA Sangem, because the way the pitch is behaving in the second innings as well, it looks very, very good. A belter of a wicket for all the batsmen. 2.6.44, 17 of the very first over. If we were hailing Digesh Raikar's batting in the first 3 overs of batting power play, now it is a free hit being taken by Ninath Pavaskar. So he wants to up the ante, trying to put the pressure on Shivam Singh. Much better, right in the block hole, trying to score a run out. Quick fielding here, but quick running between the wickets by Ninath and also Shubham Naik. That will finish over number 1. Very expensive for Team MCC and very fruitful here for Ninath Pavaskar and GENO Dragon Mapsa. After 1 is 18 without loss. In the camp of GENO Dragons, thinking yes, the wicket is good, so nothing to worry. If we play according to our potentials, certainly we can make a match out of this. Well, we were eager and keen to see a tournament, a leather ball tournament of these standards. Once again in the air, oh my God. Oh, he drops it. He drops a easy seater here. They should have been taken. Digesh Raikar, the last man on the ground, it was his day today with the bat, but in fielding he drops a jolly easy catch. Now is it going to be change in field? That was a full toss ball actually. He could have put it anywhere. He put it straight in the hands of the fielder, and Ninath Pavaskar will feel himself unlucky and feel that this might be his day today. There was one fielder on the leg side kept in the deep. It went straight to him. And this will run in the minds of Team MCC. Oh, this is cracker of a delivery. He has got the pace. He has got the pace. He is agile. He is quick. He has got the body of a sportsman. And he's a good all-rounder as well. He's not done with the bat today, but certainly he will show his caliber in the field and also with the ball. This match is going on live on Goa Livecast. It's very good to see a promising young fast bowler. Right in the block hole, fielders closing in, no chance of a single. Well, definitely with these youths and these professional players playing for both the sides, fielding will be certainly of good standards. We don't expect the catches to be dropped. Well, the management will also be looking sometimes, yes, in international level also you drop catches, but not easy as that one. Once again, this was easy. Full toss ball, trying Yorker length delivery. Once again, misses the line and taken full toll here. Easily put away in the mid-wicket region for a boundary for Shubham Naik. Once again, the field changes. Deep square leg being taken inside, and mid-wicket has been taken to deep mid-wicket region. Changing the field, shuffling the fielders here and there after that boundary. So let's see whether it is working for the bowler after that boundary has been hit in the mid-wicket region. This is once again in the air. Slightly away. If there was a fielder in the mid-wicket region, certainly it could have been a catch. Good bouncer being tried here by Kaushal. The batsman was very late, Shubham. And lucky there, the ball landed in no man's land. Score moves on to 24. 6 runs have come of this over so far. Once again, they are going for the single. Good effort, a valiant effort. Are they going for the second? Ninath Pawaskar was itching to go for the second. Shubham says, no, let's not give a wicket in the form of run out. And a very decent over here from Kaushal Hattangadi comes to an end after 2. The score is 25 without loss. Singh has been taken out of the attack by the captain Vedant Naik, and he has got Jagdish Patil in from the roadside end. So let's see. Jagdish Patil had played in the last season as well. Once again, not timing it well. He wanted to hit it across. Fielder coming in from this square leg towards the mid-wicket region, the cow corner region. And just getting 2 runs. Never mind. The intent is loud and clear. Once again, Jagdish Patil. This time, Ninath Pawaskar. He has been told that there will be some message to Ninath Pawaskar. Yes, go after bowling. We want to get a good start. This is in the air. This is in the gap as well. How well he has timed. Although it was in the air, a scare for a little while, but he was always in control of the shot and wide off, mid-off region fielder. So Jagdish Patil has also been taken apart in the first 2 balls. The aggressive intent of Ninath Pawaskar continuing the power play overs. Now some worrying signs here for Team MCC. Kaushal Hattangadi, Vedant Naik having word with Jagdish Patil. Good, strong lad, tall lad, Jagdish Patil. Got good pace as well. But when the intent is so clear and positive of the batsmen when they are going after, it's not going to be easy. You have to be 1 ahead of the batsman if you want to progress as a good bowler in this tournament or as a career. Because you need to have those slower balls, you need to have those yorkers. You should not be predictable with your length, because nowadays T20 format, nobody is worried about the pace. Everyone flashes their bats, flashes them hard, and they can get the boundaries from anywhere. And with such a strong side, big names in this tournament, in this match, strong powerhouses of Goan cricket from Mapsa and Margao. So once again, change of pace, but slightly down the leg side. Ninada wanted to play it over the short fine leg region fielder, leg by signal by umpire. So he's mixing it up well. Now we have to understand that there is no point in bowling those pacers. I have to be smart. I have to mix it up well. This is the third over, mandatory third over of power play. Then it will be golden over before the 12 overs. And everyone has to read the rules and regulations of the SANGUEM Cricketers tournament. It is the most unique amongst all the tournaments held. You never know. ICC or BCCI might take these rules and regulations sometimes in your future in cricket. Once again, very nicely flicked and no chance for any fielder to cut that off. Although there was one man in deep, but he was just watching the ball. Just go and get it and fetch it. Down the leg side is going to be easy as it gets for this batsman who play day in and day out. Especially when it is the power play overs, fielders are inside. You don't have the opportunity to put 2 or 3 men in the deep and try and bowl down the leg side where you can be saved by scoring a single or a double. Free hit has been taken. Last ball of the third over, free hit has been taken. So let's see what is in stores of this free hit. So man in the short mid wicket has been taken in the deep. Third over, last ball. In comes Jagdish Patil. This is in the top edge, but away from the reach of the fielder. With the pace of Jagdish Patil, it should go for a boundary, and it does. So bouncer tried by Jagdish Patil in that free hit, didn't work. Top edging, and 4 runs once again to GENO Dragon Mapsa after completion of 3. 40 without loss of any wicket. The same start that had MCC team had got. A similar start GENO Dragons Mapsa have got. So now it's going to be a very even-steven match after the power play overs have concluded. So Adbhai Shidai is coming to bowl after the power play overs have come to an end. This is the 4th over, left arm across. Starts off well. That was a good trajectory that he's bowling, tossing the ball into the eyelid, bowling slowly as well, not bowling it quick. So we'll come to know in another few balls has he got something different, one that comes with the arm, very nicely played down the ground. And good that he didn't time it well, otherwise this might have landed in the hands of the long off fielder. Looks to be a clean action. And coming across, different things to be tried by different bowlers. So here the spinner has been tried. MCC has got good spinners in the rank. Once again, down the ground, it was a full toss ball. Fielders are placed in the deep, only a single. Wanted to land that ball, but didn't land. Landed a full toss straight on the bat. 2 singles in this over so far from the first 3 balls. Once again, played wide off for the fielder and no chance. Ball went like a tracer bullet. How good a form is in Ninad Pavaskar today. The moment he has landed on this wicket, that he started going berserk, hit almost every bowler for boundaries. And now once again the spinner has been peppered with that boundary in the wide long off region. This is much better. This is much better here. Good running between the wickets by Shubham. But this is the line and length that he needs to concentrate on. If slightly fuller, then they can drive it either wide long off or either straight down the ground. So Adwai getting his short covers in towards the edge of the circle. It's time it goes straight to the man. No chance of a single. So good over, decent over, first over apart from that boundary from Adwai Shidai. And that will complete over number 4. Score is 47 without loss.
Thank you, Harish. So match is on. Run rate is climbing as the overs progress. 4 overs have been bowled so far. Score is 47. Good delivery, wonderful strike. The ball has been elevated. Fielder running in anticipation just to watch the ball sailing above his head towards the long on area. That's a wonderful strike, and the story continues from Ninad. Power hitting, the powerhouse continues to strike the ball beautifully out of the ground. That sixer takes the total to 53. That's a half century up for Team GENO Dragons. And Dragons are firing it out. The fire is on and the wonderful striking of the ball continues. Meanwhile, Jagdish Patil filling the heat. Another good strike. Ball has been hit away from the square leg fielder. Let's see what is going to be the result. And it's a similar result. Second 6 from the bat of Ninad Pavaskar. What a cameo that Ninad is playing. And he is having a ball at this moment. What a player to witness on this very ground in this 21st edition. Ninad striking at every opportunity that is coming to him. Definitely. He is on a roll to get the runs for his side, doing much of the hitting in this inning. So Ninad is playing at the individual score of 35. I beg your pardon, 45, just 5 runs short of a half century. Another short pitch delivery plays well. One is the call at the non-striker's end. Throw was quick, but Jagdish stops the ball right in front of the stumps. The risk was involved, but there was a chance at the non-striker's end, but Shubham is quick enough to gain his crease at the non-striker's end. So Jagdish proving to be costly, but a similar sort of betting was happened in the first innings, and similar fashion the power play is going on still after the mandatory 3 overs power play concluded. Another wonderful strike. Fielder under the ball, rather watching the ball sailing above his head. And that's 50 for Ninad. In fact, 51. Congratulations, Ninad. Courtesy of wonderful hitting. Third six from the over, in fact. And Jagdish gaining the pace but not getting the right length to bowl to Ninad. Offering free hits, free areas right into the zone where Ninad finds it very easy to clinch the ball out of the park. What a pocket dynamite he is. Doing the much of the talking with his bat. Ninad Pavaskar on a roll. And more viewers are joining to watch the match live from their homes. So meanwhile, Jagdish Patil to deliver, and a slight fumble onto his run-up mark signifies that there is a lot of pressure on him. Maybe looking a little bit rusty as they are playing after a quite long time. Even COVID had made the players little rusty, but the batting sensation looks to be in a quite form. Wanted to flick the ball, takes the ball onto his legs, in fact onto his pads. Meanwhile, a dot ball after a very long time to be witnessed in the run chase. This is a very rare scenario as far as the second inning is concerned. Courtesy a good strike from Ninad and his partner Shubham doing the much damage. Ninad so far has hit 4 sixes in his cameo of 51. And still rocking onto the wicket. Another good pacey delivery. There's a appeal, and Jagdish finally strikes the wicket. Ninad back to the pavilion, courtesy a good line delivery, slightly bouncing much more than expected by Ninad. Manages to kiss the edge of the bat and travel safely to the keeper. The fortune have worked for Aditya and Sarvesh as they have returned back to the side screen, and the wicket goes down in their favor. Team MCC, a pack of players running, getting close in a hurdle to discuss about the strategy before the next batsman walks down. So Ninad, before departing, has provided a platform in this run chase, have scored 51 individual score, and the team score moves to 65. This is so fifth over has recently concluded. 3 sixes have come from the bat of Ninad, and finally Jagdish Patil strikes on the last delivery of his second over that he has bowled, in fact the fifth over of the inning. And now the game is equally poised as a captain decides to rotate his arm with the ball from the far end. Vedant to deliver as a former captain of Maharashtra, playing as an outstation player, has joined out in the middle to Shubham Naik at the non-striker's end. Right now Shubham on the striking end. Vedant to deliver. First delivery, plays watchfully, guys, the ball towards the gap between the cover and the cow point. Fielder takes a single to bring Naushad on the striking end. So let me tell you about Naushad. Naushad has played a lot of cricket in Goa. Meanwhile, as soon as he comes at the crease, takes a free hit, and even has played many matches in this tournament. And he has been towards the winning side at a quite number of times. Another lovely side-arm delivery bowled by Vedant to receive that free hit that has been taken by Naushad. But Naushad has taken that free hit just to get the confidence by taking a single to open the account. So that single takes the total to 67. Another good pitch delivery. There's a sweep shot attempted. Chance of a catch. Let's see who's going to take it. Sarvana. Oh my dear, he has almost reached but dropped the catch. Maybe thought that his partner is going to take the catch from the circle. But there was a miscommunication between two players and Shubham survives. Meanwhile, a couple of runs. A chance was created but not taken by either of the fielder. Shubham survives. A score moves to 69. Another good quicker delivery, equally well played towards the mid-wicket. Fielder from the deep gathers the ball quite comfortably. Kaushal, the fielder, throws it back to the keeper. Meanwhile, another single. But this is a very rare scenario as far as MCC is concerned. I have never seen fielders dropping the catches. So far, the 2 catches dropped in this inning. Maybe the break that have created by COVID has made the players little rusty. Another good delivery, pacey delivery, equally well played by Naushad. Guides the ball towards the mid-wicket to take another single. So this is a game of fortunes and misfortunes. The team holding their nerve, sticking to the basics, accepting the chances, will top in this match. So Vedant, taking its time to set the field properly, finally comes to deliver. Another good delivery. Oh my dear, ball has bounced much more expected. And the ball travels safely towards the boundary. It's off the edge of the bat. Surprise the batsman, ball surprise the keeper. Travels safely to cross the boundary rope at this third man area. A boundary to conclude over number 6. After the completion of 6 overs, score is 75 for the loss of 1 wicket. So Advai to deliver. Now delivering from the roadside end. Earlier the first over that he have bowled was from the Pepsi end, and now bowling from the roadside end. So let's see what is the strategy from the captain of the bowling side that he has introduced. Advai, as Advai takes the ball in his hand, immediately Naushad calls out for the free hit. And this is the 4th free hit that GENO Dragons have taken. Good delivery, wonderful strike. Ball travels a distance, miles in the air. And this is the biggest 6 so far in the tournament. That 6 are taking the total to 81. The free hit has been utilized up to the maximum. What a strike from the bat of Naushad. Ball disappears towards the cow corner boundary into the bushes. And that is a lovely, strong strike from Naushad, gaining the confidence. And definitely a good inning from him will boost his confidence to play at the senior level. Meanwhile, he is about to take one more free hit. That is the last free hit remaining to put total. Furthermore, let's see whether he is successful this time or Ajay becomes the rock in between the 6. Yes, a good delivery. Quick one delivered. Naushad could not do much rather than offering it as a dot ball, as hitting the ball back to the bowler. So good contest is still on. Short pitcher pulls the ball. Fielder onto the boundary rope. Could not do much rather than stopping the ball on the bounce. And that single takes the total to 82. 7th over in progress. Score is 82. So exactly Oh my dear, what a wonderful strike. Came down the track, dancing down the ground, hits the ball over the bowler's head. Even the three fielders from long on and cow corner watches the ball sailed out of the boundary rope. Second sixer from the over. And the hammering continues. Shubham, the set batsman, now opening his arms. And the score moves to 88. So the ball has been replaced as the ball has been hit into the bushes and the search party is on for the match ball. Meanwhile, a change in the ball. Adway to continue. Again shuffling down the track. One is the call. Mishap, chance of a run out. Throw at the striker's end. And we have to wait for the umpire signal. Let's see whether the keeper has collected the ball comfortably. Meanwhile, we are waiting for the signal. No signal from the umpire. The appeal is still on. There was a mishap. But I think what it looked from here is the keeper has missed the ball and he has dislodged the bails without the ball in his hand. So far, no signal from the umpire indicates maybe the batsman is safe inside. What could have been a mishap would have been a fall of the wicket. And that's not out is the signal from the umpire. Umpires are very shrewd, keeping an hawk eye on the proceedings. That was a chance created. One more chance dropped by MCC. What could have been an easy run out at the striker's end, turned down. Meanwhile, misfortune continues with MCC. And GENO Dragons firing it out. Short pitch delivery, wanted to flick the ball. Ball has been bowled slightly towards the leg stump. Stretch of arms by main umpire Ajit Shirodkar, asking us to add one more total in form of extra to put the total to 89. Cuts the ball between the gap and between the two fielders. Ball is racing towards the gully boundary. Fielder stops the ball, but the ball finally touches the rope. And that's one more boundary from the bat of Shubham. A delicate cut to pierce the gap between the two fielders. A boundary to end the 7th over. After completion of 7, score is 93. Oh my dear. So now 8th over in progress, captain delivering from the Pepsi end. Man on strike, none other than Naushad Sheikh. Quick delivery, equally well played towards this short turn. Ben Sarvana gets the ball. Meanwhile, Shubham is very quick onto his feet. He responds to the call that has been given by Naushad for a single. And a single taking the total to 94. Another good delivery, but straight to the covers fielder. So a dot ball after a very rare occasion to be witnessed. Got to see a good betting from GENO Dragons. There's a chance created. Let's see whether fielder can take it. Kaushal as cool as cucumber soaks the pressure and receives the ball with love in his big hands. Second wicket goes down as a Shubham departs after giving the second chance. Second wicket back to the pavilion in the 8th over. Captain striking for his side. So now the fall of wicket brings another good all-rounder on to the crease out in the middle. Will be at the non-striker's end. Azim Qazi, the new man in. Two outstation players out in the middle. And a lot of work to be done by the captain. So meanwhile, a single to rotate the strike. That single takes the total to 95. Meanwhile, requesting the spectators as well as the players, toilet facilities available towards the left-hand side of the commentary box, so you can use the washroom. Let's not spoil the nature and the beauty of this ground. So hope the request has been reached to the fellow spectators as well as the players. Another good delivery, equally well played, flicks the ball towards the square leg. Azim Qazi opens his account with a single. And that single takes the total to 96. We are into the 8th over, score is already 96. Golden over will be in act after some overs. It depends on the batting side when to take it. Otherwise, the 12th will be the compulsory. Meanwhile, Vedant with the ball, and GENO Dragons looks to be very comfortable at this juncture. Again, Naushad plays on to the back foot. On drive is on. Ball has been hit towards the mid-wicket for another single. And single to end the 8th over. After completion of 8 overs, score is 96. 97, I beg your pardon, for the loss of 2 wickets. And now let's welcome Sanket Gaonkar in the commentary box with the details in Hindi.
8 ओवरों का खेल समाप्त और 97 रन लगे हैं बोर्ड पर। 2 महत्वपूर्ण विकेट यहां पर खोए हैं जिनो क्रिकेटर्स ने। और यहां पर कौशल की पहली गेंद बहुत ही रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेली, लेकिन यहां पर हल्के हाथों से खेली थी, इसलिए समय मिला और उसी समय में एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। 98 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर इस एक रन के बाद। कौशल टंगड़ी की पहली गेंद थी, उसे रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला था। अजीम काजी और यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद, लेकिन ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर जाती हुई दिशा से भटके और बाहें खोले अंपायर ने वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ अतिरिक्त रन यहां पर जुड़ता हुआ टोटल में। तो इस अतिरिक्त रन के साथ 99 पर पहुंचा है, एक रन दूर 3 फिगर मार्क यहां पर पार करने में। तो बहुत ही बढ़िया शुरुआत रही थी, उसके बाद जो विकेट का पतन हुआ उसके बाद थोड़ी सी रोक लगी थी, लेकिन फिर एक बार संभाला है दोनों ही बैट्समैन ने। हल्के हाथों से खेला, यहाँ पर रन लेना चाहते थे लेकिन मना किया। नॉन स्ट्राइकिंग एंड पर जो खिलाड़ी मौजूद, रिस्क हो सकता था अगर ये रन लेते। तो यहाँ पर सूझबूझ भरी क्रिकेट, जब भी मौके मिलते हैं बड़े हिट लगते हैं, लेकिन जब जब यहाँ पर अच्छी गेंदी होती है सम्मान, पूरा सम्मान जो है दिया जाता है। 99 पर रुका हुआ है स्कोर। अजीम काजी बैटिंग मार्क पर है मौजूद। और हवा में गेंद रही थी, लेकिन वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद नहीं। पीछे बाउंड्री लाइन से यहां पर बॉल फील्ड करता, एक रन यहां पर कंप्लीट किया और 100 का आंकड़ा जो है पार कर लिया है टीम ने। 9वीं ओवर प्रगति पर और 9वीं ओवर में ही 100 रन, तो बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर बैटिंग, धुआंधार बैटिंग। निनाद, उसके बाद शुभम, नौशाद, सभी क्रिकेटर जो है, सभी बैट्समैनों द्वारा बहुत ही बढ़िया बैटिंग देखने को मिली है आज। अगली गेंद यॉर्कर लेंथ गेंद थी, लेकिन रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला, कवर्स की दिशा में खेलकर एक रन वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद था। जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता, एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया था। सूझबूझ भरी यहां पर पारी, रन जो है लगभग बोर्ड पर जो है 100 से ऊपर 101 रन लग चुके हैं। और जिस तरह का यहाँ पर प्रदर्शन बैट्समैनों ने किया है, बैटिंग की है, बहुत ही काबिल तारीफ। निनाद पॉज करने हाफ सेंचुरी लगाई, 51 रन बनाकर आउट। उसके बाद शुभम, उसका बहुत ही बढ़िया साथ रहा था, 32 रन बनाए थे। इस बार यहाँ पर थोड़ी सी यहाँ पर मिसफील्ड, और उस मिसफील्ड का यहाँ पर कितना नुकसान उठाना पड़ता है, देखते हैं कहां तक जाती है। बाउंड्री पर यहाँ पर थोड़ी सी अंदर यहाँ पर बॉल को रोका गया और 3 रन उसी बीच दौड़कर कंप्लीट। 1 रन यहाँ पर बचा। या यहाँ पर इस मौके पर ऐसे समय पर इस बाउंड्री को या इस गेंद को रोकना चाहिए था। बाउंड्री तो हालांकि रोकी, लेकिन 3 रन लेने से यहाँ पर रोक नहीं सके। केवल 1 रन जहाँ पर होना चाहिए था, थोड़ी सी मिसफील्ड की वजह से 2 रन यहाँ पर अतिरिक्त मिले और इसी के साथ 104 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। नौशाद और अजीम यहाँ पर 2 आउट स्टेशन प्लेयर, वो भी काम अपना निभाते हुए टीम के लिए। इस बार हवा में गेंद कीपर बॉल के नीचे, और कीपर ऐसे कैचेस छोड़ने वालों में से नहीं। और तीसरा झटका यहां पर लगता हुआ वापस यहां पर जाना होगा नौशाद शेख, जिन्होंने बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी अब तक खेली थी, संभाले रखा था, एक छोर संभाले रखा था, लेकिन इस बार कंट्रोल नहीं कर पाए। हवा में गई गेंद और कीपर ने बहुत ही बढ़िया कैच पकड़ी। तीसरा झटका लगता हुआ यहां पर 104 के स्कोर पर। तरीके से खेला, वहां पर सर्कल में फील्डर थोड़ी सी मिस फील्ड, यहाँ पर दौड़ लगाई है फील्डर ने, देखते हैं कहां तक रोकने में कामयाबी मिलती है। ठीक बाउंड्री के अंदर ये गेंद को रोका, यहाँ पर मिस फील्ड पिछली ओवर में भी देखी थी, इस बार भी फिर एक बार यहाँ पर मिस फील्ड। तो फील्डर को यहाँ पर बॉलर का साथ देना होगा, ऐसे मौकों पर ये गेंद जो है पकड़नी चाहिए थी, क्योंकि धीरे धीरे लक्ष्य की आगे लक्ष्य की ओर बढ़ रही है टीम। इस बार बढ़िया गेंद, पीछे लॉन्ग ऑन पर खिलाड़ी मौजूद, जब तक खिलाड़ी फील्ड करता, एक रन दौड़कर यहां पर कंप्लीट किया और उस एक रन की बदौलत 107 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। वेदांत नाइक यहां पर बॉलिंग की सब कमान संभाली है और इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, वहां पर स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में फील्डर मौजूद, एक रन का दूसरा रन और थ्रो हालांकि बहुत ही बढ़िया था लेकिन थोड़ा सा वाइड कीपर से, उसी वजह से आसानी से ये 2 रन जो है यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए और इन 2 रन की बदौलत 108 पर यहां पर पहुंचा है स्कोर 3 विकेटों, सॉरी 109 पर यहां पर पहुंचा है स्कोर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। और इस बार रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला, खुद अपनी फॉलो थ्रू में वहां पर बॉलर ने गेंद को रोका लेकिन उतना समय था दोनों ही बैट्समैनों के पास कि 1 रन दौड़कर निकाले और उसी की बदौलत यहां पर 110 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर इस 1 रन को जोड़कर। सोहम पनवेलकर होंगे अब स्ट्राइक पर। वेदांत नाइक की अगली गेंद, इस बार यहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, हल्के हाथों से खेलकर 1 रन यहां पर अर्जित करना चाहते थे लेकिन फील्डर वहां पर पॉइंट पर मौजूद था, सीधे उसके हाथ में गई गेंद और जो आशंका थी रन की उसे यहां पर खत्म किया फील्डर ने। रन रुके हुए हैं 110 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। इस बार बढ़िया शॉट लेकिन वहां फील्डर जो है जो सिंगल यहां पर लेकर प्रेशर बैट्समैन जो हटा रहे हैं उस प्रेशर को यहां पर बरकरार रखने के लिए नजदीक फील्डर यहां पर शॉट में लगाए गए हैं, तो उसी वजह से ये रन जो है अब रोका गया। उसी के साथ 10 ओवरों की समाप्ति के बाद 110 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। और यहां पर गोल्डन ओवर ली गई है, तो इस गोल्डन ओवर में जितने रन आएंगे डबल हो जाएंगे। तो देखते हैं कितना फायदा यहां पर उठाते हैं आज जिन जिन टीमों ने ये गोल्डन ओवर ली है। ज़्यादा कुछ कर नहीं पाए, 3 रन 4 रन या पिछली जो इनिंग में लिया था एमसीसी ने वहां पर 2 विकेट खोने की वजह से जो गोल्डन ओवर थी उनके हित में नहीं गई थी, लेकिन इस बार देखते हैं कि ये गोल्डन ओवर जो है इस गोल्डन ओवर में कितने रन यहां पर बटोर पाते हैं। तो 110 रन लग चुके हैं बोर्ड पर, 10 ओवरों का खेल जो है समाप्त हुआ है 11वीं ओवर प्रगति पर और देखते हैं ये 11वीं ओवर और गोल्डन ओवर का जिम्मा जो है किस बॉलर के कंधे पर होता है। अजीम काजी और सोहम पनवेलकर जो है छोटी सी पार्टनरशिप दोनों के बीच हुई है और इसी पार्टनरशिप को आगे बढ़ाकर इस मैच को अगर जीतना है तो आगे बढ़ाना होगा, अच्छी क्रिकेट खेलनी होगी। विकेट्स अगर यहाँ पर गिरते हैं तो यहाँ पर जिनो ड्रैगन्स जो है मुश्किल में आ जाएंगे, खतरे में आ जाएंगे। तो अभी स्कोर जो है बराबर रन गति के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। विकेट्स जब जब गिरते हैं तो स्कोर पर रोक लगती है। तो पहली शुरुआत जो है काफ़ी बढ़िया रही, लेकिन उसके बाद लगातार अंतराल पर 3 विकेट जो है गिरे, उसकी वजह से थोड़ा जो है प्रेशर आया था जिनो ड्रैगन्स पर। लेकिन उसके बाद जो 2 नए बैट्समैन अजीम काजी और सोहम पनवेलकर दोनों ने ही संभाले रखा है, दोनों ही दोनों ही बढ़िया बैटिंग यहाँ पर कर रहे हैं। तो लक्ष्य का पीछा यहाँ पर करने उतरी है टीम। अब तक 110 रन जो है बोर्ड पर लगे हैं 3 विकेटों के बाद। कौशल की ये तीसरी ओवर, 2 ओवर कौशल ने किया और 2 ओवरों में 14 रन अब तक दिए हैं, तो किफायती रही है। तीसरी ओवर यहाँ पर गोल्डन ओवर की जो है जिम्मेदारी कौशल पर दी गई है। देखते हैं इस जिम्मेदारी को किस तरह से निभाते हैं। पहली गेंद यहाँ पर थर्ड मैन की शाम, यहाँ पर फील्डर जरूर मौजूद, लेकिन फील्डर बनेगा सिर्फ दर्शक। गेंद गई बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर 4 रनों के लिए। और गोल्डन ओवर में ये पहली बार शुरुआत जो है इस टूर्नामेंट में बढ़िया हुई है, चौके के साथ शुरुआत हुई है। तो और यहाँ पर जिस तरह की शुरुआत चाहते थे, थोड़ी सी यहाँ पर रन गति पर रोक लगी थी विकेट्स गिरने की वजह से, लेकिन इस गोल्डन ओवर में पहली गेंद पर ये चौका आया है। और यहाँ पर खुशी की बात यह है कि इस गोल्डन ओवर में जितने भी रन बनते हैं डबल होते हैं। तो ये एक एडवांटेज, एक अलग रूल जो है सांगेम क्रिकेटर्स ने यहाँ पर अप्लाई किया है और कितना फायदा यहाँ पर उठाते हैं देखते हैं इस गोल्डन ओवर में। और एक शॉट वहां पर गैप, और उसी गैप में भेजा था और ये भी गेंद जाएगी सीमा रेखा के बाहर चौके के लिए। हालांकि वहां पर फील्डर जरूर मौजूद था, थोड़ी सी दूर रही, फील्डर ने प्रयास जरूर किया था, लेकिन शॉट इतना खतरनाक, इतना पावर था इस शॉट में कि गेंद जो है दौड़ती हुई सीमा रेखा के बाहर गई। और 2 गेंदों में यहां पर 2 चौके, 8 रन जो है अब तक इस गोल्डन ओवर में आ चुके हैं। तो ये काफी किफायती यहां पर साबित होती हुई गोल्डन ओवर। अजीम काजी यहां पर बढ़िया अपने पारी खेलते हुए, प्रेशर में कौशल, 2 गेंदों में लगातार 2 चौके। तीसरी गेंद रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद सर्कल में और इस बार कोई रन नहीं मिलेगा। तो बढ़िया वापसी, 2 चौके लगने के बाद ये तीसरी गेंद जो है बहुत ही बढ़िया। तो हालांकि गोल्डन ओवर जो है, उस गोल्डन ओवर में बैट्समैन चाहते हैं कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा रन आए, लेकिन यहां पर ऑलरेडी 8 रन आ चुके हैं। अगली गेंद हल्के हाथों से खेला, वही गैप, पिछली गेंद जो चौके के साथ गई थी वही लगता है जैसे कि रिप्ले उस शॉट का, पिछली गेंद जो चौके के लिए गई थी उसी दिशा में, उसी स्टाइल से खेला गया शॉट और तीसरा चौका आता हुआ इस गोल्डन ओवर में। तो बढ़िया यहां पर साबित होती हुई ये गोल्डन ओवर। और अजीम काजी बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर बैटिंग करते हुए 3 चौके इस निर्णायक और गोल्डन ओवर में आते हुए अजीम काजी के बल्ले से। अगली गेंद रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला, तो यहां पर मालूम है कि ऑलरेडी जो टारगेट यहां पर चाहते थे उस टारगेट तक पहुंच गए इस गोल्डन ओवर में। तो यहां पर विकेट नहीं खोना चाहते, क्योंकि उसके बाद बहुत सारे क्रिकेट बाकी, बहुत सारे ओवर्स बाकी। 3 चौके इस गोल्डन ओवर में अब तक आ चुके हैं। प्रेशर में कौशल, इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद, फाइनल लेग की दिशा में गई थी गेंद और जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता 1 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। और उसी के साथ ये गोल्डन ओवर जो है यहां पर समाप्त होती है। तो 13 रन आए इस गोल्डन ओवर में और 13 जो है यहां पर डबल होते हैं 26। उसी के साथ 136 कुल स्कोर जो है इस गोल्डन ओवर का आज इस मैच में बहुत ही बढ़िया फायदा उठाया। 3 चौके लगे, 1 सिंगल दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और 13 रन, तो 13 और 13 मिलाकर 26 रन इस ओवर में टोटल में जुड़ गए हैं। तो इसी के साथ 136 स्कोर जो है बोर्ड पर लगा है। बढ़िया गेंद हल्के हाथों से खेला, लेकिन सीधे फील्डर के हाथ में जाती हुई रन यहां पर नहीं मिलेगा। वेदांत नाइक की ये अगली तीसरी ओवर और पहली गेंद डॉट। इस बार वहां पर डाइव लगाई, बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर फील्डिंग। अगर थोड़ी सी इधर उधर होती तो एक रन यहां पर जरूर मिलता, लेकिन डाइव लगाकर इस आशंका को यहां पर खत्म किया। बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर सपोर्ट फील्डरों द्वारा। इस बार फिर वही उसी फील्डर के पास जाती हुई, तो इस ओवर में अब तक वेदांत नाइक की जो बॉलिंग है बढ़िया रही है, कोई रन अब तक नहीं आया है। इस बार फ्लाइटेड डिलीवरी यहां पर जी नहीं, यहां पर एक छोटा सा मौका बना था रनआउट का, हालांकि थ्रो लगाया था, कीपर से मिस हो गया और उसी बीच इस हड़बड़ाहट में और एक रन जो है दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। तो यहां पर जो प्रेशर डाला था फील्डर पर, उस प्रेशर से जो थ्रो किया थोड़ा सा वाइड रहा कीपर से और उसी का फायदा उठाकर 2 रन यहां पर जोड़े और 138 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान पर। अगली गेंद वेदांत की और अपने ही फॉलो थ्रू में बढ़िया फील्डिंग, रन को यहां पर रोका जरूर। तो अब तक ये ओवर जो है काफी बढ़िया रही है, केवल 2 ही रन इस ओवर में आए हैं। पिछली ओवर जो है 13 रन आए थे और 13 मेरा 26 रन गोल्डन ओवर में मिले थे, लेकिन उसके बाद ये वेदांत की बहुत ही बढ़िया ओवर। यहां पर कट करना चाहते थे, अपील जरूर की है, लेकिन कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं यहां पर एम्पायर से। और इसी के साथ 12 ओवरों का ये खेल समाप्त। 138 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। और 12 ओवर के बाद आगे का हाल अंग्रेजी में सुनाने के लिए एक बहुत ही मशहूर आवाज हरीश काकोड़कर होंगे आपके सामने।
So after completion of 12, the score is 138 for the loss of 3. 41 runs required of 48 balls. Not going to be difficult. In fact, golden over had gone in totally in favor of GENO Dragons Mapsa. In fact, both the goldens over had gone in favor of GENO Dragons. While they were bowling, 2 wickets had fallen during the bowling of Naushad Sheikh and hardly 3 runs had come. And this time 13 runs had come when the asking run rate was hovering somewhere around 7 runs per over. And the moment they took 13 runs, that made double it to go to 26 runs. Immediately the required run rate went below 5. Coming down the track, a wonderful fielding. Good dive by the fielder, diving at the right moment. If at all MCC have to make a match of this, it can be through a brilliant fielding performance or a stunning performance from one of the bowlers to take 1, 2 or maybe 3 wickets in a succession of 2 overs. That is the only way they can make a comeback in this match. They have to look after taking the wickets. In the morning we saw the match between Agwan Warriors and Mandavi Parivar. Although Agwan Warriors were on a losing course, Mandavi Parivar batsmen were put under pressure by Badal Singh when he got all the 10 fielders, all the 9 fielders in fact inside the inner ring and asking the batsmen to go above the top. This time straight to the point region. Oh my God. I just thought he has collected the ball and this is not what MCC wants. So many mishaps in the fielding. Ball coming in the hands, not being taken. Misfields here and then, almost everywhere on the field. Catches being dropped. Not the MCC that we know. This time a good diving effort, but single could not be stopped. Single taken. Some chances being taken at that moment. Things could have been lot different here for MCC. There was a miscommunication between a short fine leg fielder and the square leg region fielder. The catch was not attempted. An outside edge was being dropped. One run out chance, easy run out chance by the keeper, missed while he was not collecting the ball properly in his hands. The chances had gone begging, misfields. He's costing MCC dearly in this match. One more over comes to an end after 13. 143 for the loss of 3. And in comes the batting power play. Taken before the time schedule. Normally it has been taken in the 15th and 16th over. GENO Dragons had decided let's take it early. Get the asking run rate much below. If we get a boundary somewhere around 7, 8, 9 runs per over in these next 2 overs, it will be much easier for the batsmen. Those who are on the crease and those who are yet to bat. Oh, this is in the air. Will it be taken? It is going away from the reach of the fielder. Catch nicely taken. So Digesh Raikar taking a good catch, running backward. And Kaushal Tangadi comes and his strike. Aggressive intent being taken here by Soham Panvelkar, but doesn't go right for him. So MCC is going to be the turnaround in this match. They are coming in towards the hurdle and will be some discussion. So Kaushal Tangadi strike once again. 4th wicket down here of GENO Dragons at the score of 143. So wicket going down, the strike rotated. Azim Kazi still on the wicket, was playing beautiful and sensible knock here while chasing. What a great start that was given by Ninath Pavaskar. Good innings from Shubham Naik as well. Played second fiddle to Ninath Pavaskar at the start. Then also got a few runs. This is wonderfully glided down the third man region with the pace of the bowler. It is easy boundary. Look at this batting caliber from Azim Kazi. He's not taking any risk whatsoever. Previously, when Kaushal Tangadi bowled in that golden over, he was bowling from this roadside end. He was just crashing it in the wide third man region or towards the point region fielder. And he got 3 boundaries in the same region. Right now, once again using the pace and gliding down towards the third man. No risk whatsoever in that shot. This is pure classic cricket stuff here from Azim Kazi. Just middling it well. He knew exactly where the fielders are placed and he knows what are the angles of the bat I have to direct the ball to. And the ball is also going in that same region. The man confident of himself, confident of his skills, and confident of the position that team is in, is playing a knock of substance here. Once again, up in the air. Can they go for the second run? Slightly away from the reach of the fielder, but good coverage by the fielder in the extra cover region. So slowly and steadily, but GENO Dragons maps are inching closer towards that target of 179 runs. Sort of good length, hitting the deck hard. Kaushal Atangadi has given his good effort in this match. He has taken 2 wickets so far in this. Slightly expensive because he had bowled in the golden over. Azim Khaji had got 3 boundaries against his name. And now also got a boundary in this over as well. But he is the one who looked like picking up wickets. So once again, powerful intent shown, but fielder is placed in the deep square leg region. So once again, the over has gone in favor towards of GENO Dragons. Asking run rate is somewhere around 5.5, and they are getting somewhere around 7-8 runs per over. After completion of 14, the score is 150 for the loss of 4. So 29 runs required of 36 balls. Asking run rate is somewhere around 5. Not going to be difficult with Azim Khaji. Well set, playing a good knock. Rahul Kenny, although has come just now on the wicket, coming down the track. Fielder is placed, will get only a single. Showcasing that he has got a wonderful throw here, Advai Shidai. There was no need to throw that ball. There was no intention of scoring the second run. But good to see a good arm there from the spinner and all-rounder of MCC, who is the outstation player for them. And in comes Rahul Kenny. Will be batting for the first time in this tournament. Scored already 1 of 1. Mehul Patel. Good piece of bowling, deceived the batsman, wanted to play it straight down the ground at long off region, got the inside half and in the mid-wicket region. And this time, once again, straight down the ground. Advai with his long legs will cover it easily. Once again, another single. Doing it slow and steady, getting runs of almost every ball. And the main thing is not giving the dot balls at this stage. If you give dot balls, allow the asking run rate to creep somewhere around 6.57 or wicket stumble, it's going to be difficult for the men who are coming in next. But both these batsmen are doing it a clinical fashion, getting singles of almost every ball. Again glided down, chance of a run out. Oh, this is poor piece of fielding here. This was straight in the hands and this should not have been a single there. Fielders need to be very quick. If you give singles in hand like this, it's going to be very, very easy for the batting side. The fielders have to be closing in. They have to stop every single that is possible at this stage if they want to put pressure on the batting side. Once again, another single. 5 singles of the 5 balls so far bowled by Mehul Patel. And that will be 155 on the board with 1 ball remaining of 15th over. Once again, this time a dot ball. Never mind, 5 runs have come off that over, 155 for the loss of 4 in 15 overs. 24 runs required. 24 runs required of 30 balls. Well, everyone expected this match to be live wire, and it has happened almost like that. Sarvanna has been brought into the attack from the Pepsi end. Maybe the captain thinking that we have not got the wickets that we hoped. Mehul has been tried. 6 bowlers have been tried so far by the captain Vedant Naik of MCC, and this is the 7th bowler, Sarvanna. Trying the slower ball, played with soft hands, flick on the leg side, good piece of fielding, quick. This is what you expect of the youngsters who are playing professional cricket. Fielders need to be very quick, fitness level should be of the highest order. Once again trying the slower ball, this time a dot ball. So Sarvanna may be thinking that I need to change the pace, mixing it up well, trying to be one smarter than the batsman. So far just single has come of the first 2 balls of this over, 16 over in progress, bowled by Sarvanna. This time in the air, will it be taken? Just short. Fielder was very quick. He saw at the last moment, I cannot reach. So let's save the runs going. Only a single given. Azim Kaji is the key over here. They have still not won this match. This match is still alive. We have seen games changing within a flash of no time. Sometimes a good moment of brilliance and a run out or a good stunning catch by any of the fielders can change it all together. Such matches can end up on either side. This time very nicely played. On the leg side, as easy you get, only 3 runs have come of this over. Once again, slower ball tried. Once again, played with soft hands. They wanted to go for the second, but not to be. Never mind, a good economical over here from Sarvanna comes to an end after over number 16. Score is 159. So 20 still more required of 24 balls. I'll take a break for next 4 overs. It's going to be Sagar Gosavi.
Mehul Patel to continue from roadside end. Rahul Kenny coming down the track. A good fielding right inside the 30-yard circle stops the certainty of the single. Meanwhile, a chat is going on between the 2 batsmen out in the middle, Rahul Kenny and Azim Kazi. Meanwhile, a cut shot to get a run. Slight fumble from the fielder. but manages to stop the ball on the second attempt. Meanwhile, a single is on. That single will bring Azim Kazi on the striking end. So far, the architect, after the collapse of 3 wickets, a partnership has happened between Kazi and Soham Panwalkar, and now Rahul joining Azim Kazi. Oh my dear, what a confident looking strike, straight onto the roof. In fact, much more further than that, and that's a big 6 from the bat of Kazi. Now the score moving to 166. So 13 more runs required. Can Kazi finish the match in this over? A Ranji player against the OS outstation player of MCC. Mehul Patel, outstation versus outstation. Good competition is on. Let's see whether Azim Kazi can hit the required runs in this over. Playing at the individual score of 42, he needs 8 runs. Came down the track, there's a strike, away from the fielder, ball racing, and finally wins the race. The ball has been struck out of the ground, 1 drop to cross the fence. That boundary takes the total to 173 and 170, and Azim Kazi moves to 46. So 4 runs required for Azim. Another strong looking shot, and that's a 50. Oh my dear, what a player he is. Hold on his nerve, waited to get his opportunity, and as the ball has been bowled into his area, into his zone, the ball disappears out of the park. Congratulations, Kazi. You can raise your bat towards the dressing room. There's a 50 for you, mate. It's time for you to celebrate as a few runs to get for the victory. And thanks for showing bat towards the commentary box as well. Nice to see you in form. So meanwhile, a score moves to 176. Just 3 runs required. Let's see whether Kazi can finish off in style like the most of the decent batsman does. And definitely he is leading up to the word. Came down to track, there's a wonderful strike, and that's the end of the match. The destroyer, Kazi, strikes and finishes off the match in a style. The welcome boundary and remains not out at the score of not out at the individual score of 56. The handshake is on to congratulate the winning side. Well done. Nonetheless, the stronger side winning the match quite comfortably. 3 overs to spare. So now it's time for the presentation. Requesting both the captains to kindly come and have a chat as the jury is all set to decide the man of the match. First, I would like to invite the captain of MCC. So meanwhile, I would like to welcome the guest for the presentation, Shri Gurunath Naik, the proprietor of Deco Enterprises. is already here. So requesting first the captain of MCC to kindly come at the presentation area just to have a word. As Sahil is already here, the winning captain with a smile. So first I would like to call Vedant, the captain of MCC. Vedant, what went wrong actually? What do you think?
We couldn't execute the plan, and I think the score was good enough. We should have restricted them, and fielding let us down.
And maybe you have missed couple of players, good players. I heard that Keenan is not well. Otherwise, he would have been one of the player in the playing 11.
Yeah, exactly. That does matter, and it happened at the last moment, so it sometimes affects. But still, I think the guys we had, we could have done pretty well.
And a couple of those drop chances will definitely haunt your mind.
Yeah, definitely. In a T20 game, you can't be dropping so many catches and expecting to win. So they played well. They deserve to win. So it's fine.
Okay, Vedant, hard luck. Anyways, a lot many tournaments about to happen. Best of luck in the future tournaments. Thank you very much.